Alrighty, no. We're here, okay. So, welcome to the first campaign and session of Group Game. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, to start us off, we're going to walk around the table. We're going to introduce ourselves. We'll go to Chandler first.
Hey, I'm Chandler. I've been playing D&D for like 2 or so years now. That's about it. 23 years old, got a kid, got a wife.
You're so interested.
That's it.
What's up, everybody? My name is MATHEUS. I sing for an alternative pop band called FFN. I've been playing D&D in 40-year-old people's basements, and since I was probably 13 years old. So, yeah, a little bit of a veteran over here.
Hey guys, what's up? JB's here. 23 years old. I got a DUI last February, so I have to play D&D. I'm actually completely new to this, and it is gonna be freaking amazing. So tune in.
I'm Matt. I'm 24. Just got a house. Single bachelor, ladies, if you like the sound of his voice. And I've, don't play a whole lot of D&D, but, here we go.
And I'm PASHMA. I'm going to be the DM for this campaign. Getting into this. We do a homebrew type style. It's not very classic D&D. We kind of stray off the path of standard D&D and introduce our own elements. We still kind of take some ideas from classic D&D and plug it in, and then we like to do a lot of our own. So, perfect. We're going to be all set to go. Our first campaign is called Apocalypse. It's a setup. Our characters lived in the modern world in 2019, and different paths led them into a bunker after they heard about a nuclear apocalypse that was coming. So they all ended up in separate bunkers where they spent the next 105,120 hours, which equals out to 12 years in total, where they spent every moment of that in a bunker. Let's walk around the table one more time, and we're going to kind of introduce our characters a smidgen. Chandler?
All right. We got Jesse O'Neill, age 23. He's got brown, mid-length, kind of messy hair. He's pretty pale. He's skinny, blue eyes. He's from San Francisco. He's a pretty chill dude for the most part. Jesse, first and foremost, is a master hacker, but not quite one of those bad ones. Sure, he may have moved or stolen money from some wealthy individuals, but they deserved it. Corrupt politicians and businessmen using their money to push immoral laws through Congress and funding terrorists and criminals on the side. These are the people Jesse targets with his hacking, but also through journalism. He writes for a news outlet that mostly focuses on conspiracies and government corruption and scandals. Most of the pieces he writes are based on things he's read or discovered on the dark web. His most recent being about a predicted apocalypse coming up in sets of bunkers around the world that apparently only the prestigious and wealthy have access to, or so they thought. Jesse hacked into the system and purchased himself access to one of these bunkers. He's promised his readers a full report on his findings after he gets in and investigates these bunkers.
Interesting.
That was a ton of detail, which I like to hear. I don't think everyone else is going to be that fleshed out.
No one really wrote an intro, Chandler.
Chandler is about the only one that wrote an intro. Woo! Matthias, why don't you give us a small introduction of your character?
So to most people, my character goes by the name of Blanco. It's really ironic because he's got brown eyes, brown hair, brown skin. He's 35 years old. He's a little bit of a hood rat growing up, and he got into some bad shit, and some sort of that bad shit led him into some money. A lot of mess up stuff happened in his life, and he's just trying to live the life that he was kind of dealt. So,
Great.
Talk.
All right, JB. Did you want to give a brief description of your character?
Yeah. My character will be named Adiran Yellow Wolf.
Wait, can you say that again?
Adirin.
Okay.
And he is from Russia. He got thrown into CPS, and he got adopted by a family in the United States. And that's how he got his wealth, was from a family in the United States. And my character he has black hair, he's pale, he's got black eyes, emo as heck. Yep.
Nice.
Very nice. Alrighty. And Matt, why don't you give us a brief description of your character?
Well, my character's name is William Collins. He's a white dude with brown hair and brown eyes, short hair. Athletic kind of build, kind of just an average looking dude for the most part. And he gained his wealth through championship fencing.
Oh, that sounds interesting. Championship fencing. Never would have thought of that.
Yeah, I'll break out the sword right now.
Okay.
It's not called a sword, it's called a lancer.
Oh my god.
What kind of fencer are you?
Or a reaper?
Fucking idiot.
Is there a reaper?
Yeah,
Reaper's like a faction. Never mind.
Alrighty. Okay. Is everyone satisfied with their introductions?
Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect. They're really good. Alright. Great introductions. Now moving into the actual campaign. We will begin now. Alright. 12 years have passed. Well, 11 years. 364 days. We come in on a bunker with Jesse O'Neill, a woman by the name of Kelly, who shares this bunker with him, is just making some breakfast in the kitchen. These bunkers have they have a living room, which is more of like an entertainment space with a TV, tons of movies, video games. There's books. There's two bedrooms, two separate bedrooms, and a communal bathroom that they share, and a pantry that is very large. This pantry is big enough to, of course, feed them for 12 years. And yeah, we come in on Kelly making some breakfast. She's making some food for Jesse here. So she's over at the stove. She's got some bacon kind of cooking on the stove, and she's hopping around. She's in the fridge, grabbing some stuff, cracking some eggs, whisking them up, making some really good looking breakfast.
Walk up to her and what's for breakfast?
She's like, I'm just making some bacon and eggs and sausage.
How the food store's looking? Coming up on the 12-year mark here.
Starting to look pretty dry. We're down to maybe just 2 or 3 weeks left of food.
Well, good thing the store's opening soon then.
Well, you don't know that it's opening for sure. We just know that the timer is going to run out.
Hopefully it's opening.
Well, we don't know where it goes, so I hope so too. But it's still scary.
I was gonna say, it's the scary part.
And the door they're speaking of, you look over, and this titanium door with that's just like, in the entertainment room. It's been locked ever since you got down there, and they've had a counter on the top with red digits counting backwards, and it's down to the last 24 hours and 36 minutes. That's what's left on the door.
Day, huh?
A whole day.
Well, I guess we just have breakfast and get prepared for whatever's gonna happen today, I guess.
What do you want to do to
Well,
prepare? Just grab our stuff and go?
Yeah, I don't know. It's been so long. I guess. Yeah, just get things ready. I don't know, get an emergency packed together. Whatever.
Works for me. She finishes up breakfast, serves it to you, and you guys sit down and have a meal. Very delicious, very filling. And Kelly gets up from the table. She says to you, well, I'm going to go pack a couple outfits and maybe some food for the road, some snacks, and man, that's pretty much all we have. Maybe a book or two, and then we'll I don't know. It'll be ready for tomorrow.
Sounds like a plan.
And Kelly exits the room to head to her bedroom.
I whip out my laptop,
All right, you whip out your laptop,
turn it on,
press the power button, powers up.
start typing.
Typing what?
Try to, I don't know. Just trying to hack some shit again, find a signal, I don't know, see what's going on. You know, we got 24 hours left, see if I can find anything.
Sure. And over the last 12 years, you had been hacking and trying to get figure stuff out. And there just really hasn't been a signal. You haven't been able to tell whether anything's going on out on the outside of this room. All you know is that you've got all the files that were saved on your computer when you came down, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Play a little Minesweeper on there.
You pull up Minesweeper and begin to play. Okay. All right, and now we cut to in a different bunker. It's set up very similar. I mean, maybe a little bit of a color difference. Still an entertainment room, a kitchen, 2 bedrooms, a bathroom, and a giant pantry with 12 years worth of food in it. All right, we cut to Blanco. Blanco is he's sitting down. He's watching a film on his TV, and his roommate, a male by the name of Felix, he just reading a book. He's read through almost all the books in the entire bunker that were there when they got there. It's probably, 500, 600 books. He's just constantly reading. He's down to the last 3 books. And he's on one. It's just like a classic Mark Twain novel that he never read. So he's combing through it, and he's sitting at the chair adjacent to the couch that you're sitting on. What are you watching?
Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction, great film. You're at the part where Samuel L. Jackson and John Travolta bust into that apartment, and he's like, "Say what, motherfucker? Say what?"
I just start cackling because that's a funny part.
Could you turn that down? I'm trying to read.
Hey, listen here. We got. Wait, how much time is left on the?
At this point,
Yeah,
24 hours
24
and
hours.
22 minutes.
God, I can't wait to get out of here.
Well, you don't know if we're getting out of here,
Well,
but I sure hope so.
so we have a pretty not really good relationship.
It's a pretty chill relationship.
Chill.
You guys, it's like basically having a roommate in college that you don't really talk to that often. You stop in, you have some good conversations sometimes, communicate a little bit, but for the most part, you keep to yourselves.
Literally like my roommates in Nashville.
Literally like your roommates in Nashville.
Well, what do you think's gonna happen? After the dial turns to 0.
Hi. I can't say, for I have no idea. You realize this isn't how Felix generally talks. He's just putting on a character for some reason. He's just every time he reads a book, he gets so invested in it that he starts to develop the accent of the characters in the book. He tries to, when he's reading a prestigious book, he talks more prestigious. When he's reading a book about gangsters, he starts to get more of a urban slang. He's kind of really annoying that way.
Jesus, you're quite the character, Felix.
Character? Well, I can't wait to leave this bunker and maybe find a good female to meet.
What book is he reading?
I guess I don't know too many
Huckleberry
Mark Twain.
Finn.
Huckleberry Finn, where Huckleberry is the most prestigious man.
Okay. Well, you can go be weird in your corner over there. I'm trying to prepare myself for what happens after the dial turns to 0. So, I'm just gonna go pack my stuff.
You go pack your stuff. I will be in my room.
Have fun.
Stands up, closes the book after he's creased one of the corner pages to mark his spot, and then ventures into his room where he closes the door behind him.
Gotcha. I'll start like packing up all my stuff in like, or I'll leave the room and pack my stuff in like a suitcase or.
All right, you head into your bedroom, and there's a full-size bed in there, and there's about 5 outfits that were there for you guys each. 5 outfits.
12 years?
For 12 years. But they had a washer and dryer in the pantry, so you could wash and dry. And,
Gotcha.
Sometimes you gotta do a little bit of maintenance because, it's not perfect down there, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so you had 5 outfits that you can swap in between, really, and then of course the uniform or the outfit that you came down in, and then and then a couple other things. You got some shoes, maybe 2 pairs of shoes, a bunch of socks.
Gotcha.
But yeah, there wasn't really a lot down there when you got there.
Okay. Yeah, I guess so. We don't know what time it is, right?
The way that you guys judge time is based on the clock, the countdown clock. Mm-hmm. Every 24 hours, and you guys kind of start to memorize and start to know like when a time shows on it, what time of day it is. Mm-hmm. It's not an exact science because you kind of don't even really know what time you got there at. Maybe like you knew it was in the morning, but you didn't have a specific time in the morning. And then of course after you guys were there for a while, you checked it out, and then you guys started like doing some mathematics to decipher kind of, you guys just kind of like did a general guess of maybe like 9 a.m. is when you guys got to the bunker. Mm-hmm. And with that, you guys were like, okay, we'll do the math on these hours.
So to my knowledge, what presumably the time, like roughly the time is?
Based on your guys' mathematics, yeah, it would be about 8 to 9 a.m.
Oh, okay.
Because it's 24 hours left.
Gotcha. Okay. I guess so I'll just pack my stuff. Maybe like if there's any extra rations or whatever in the pantry, split them evenly between Felix and I.
Sure.
Because I think it's gonna some fuck shit's gonna happen. So, and then I guess I'll just go through on like the Wolf of Wall Street or something.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you head into the pantry, and it looks like you guys had been conserving your food pretty well. Felix wasn't convinced that when the timer ran out, that meant that you guys were gonna get out of there. He was hopeful though, so he was conserving rations. You guys would eat about once to twice a day, and they weren't very big meals. So you guys actually have quite a bit of food left.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Cool.
Yeah. So you just start packing that stuff. Okay. So as you're packing, we will cut to Adiran, Yellow Wolf. In a very similar situation. You guys know the setup. We're in an entertainment room. There's a kitchen off of that. 2 bedrooms, a bathroom, and a giant pantry with a ton of food. Adiran, you share a room with a man by the name of Patrick Wallace. It's Wallace. Patrick Wallace. Patrick Wallace. This Patrick guy, he's just kind of, he hasn't gotten out of bed. He's still sleeping. You're waking up. You've gotten up and you've done like your morning stretches, your workout. Every morning you try to wake up and do some stretches and work out and keep yourself pretty in shape. And you do that for about half an hour to an hour. You're in pretty good shape. And then you head into the living room or the entertainment room, and you usually just find something for you to do. Usually, there's some board games, some like checkers, chess. You like to expand your mind by playing chess. But yeah, you usually don't go back to your room and you're just quiet. Even if Patrick wakes up and comes out, he tries to talk to you. You don't really communicate with him. You don't talk to Patrick. Actually, in 12 years, you haven't said a word to him. But around noon, or what you can presume is noon, you usually head into your room and you retrieve Melina. Melina being your ventriloquist doll made of porcelain. The only way you've ever spoke to Patrick is through Melina. Over the past 12 years, Patrick and Melina, they've had really good conversations. Of course, you kind of channeling your words through Melina. You've talked to Patrick quite a bit, and Patrick is actually, he started to kind of like develop a really good relationship with Melina. You could say falling in love with a puppet. He's very intrigued, but of course, that's all he has. There's not a lot of communication, especially with you not talking to him. So yeah, You're up. Patrick isn't awake yet, but you're kind of just doing your stretches and working out, and then heading into the living room for a little bit of self-entertainment, whatever you find for yourself to do.
So I definitely go play some chess against myself,
Okay.
and then yeah.
All right. So you sit down. You sit down at the table, and you kind of just like thinking in your mind, right? You start to talk to yourself a little bit in your mind, though, not out loud. And there's always a voice that talks back. And you presume it's Melina, just in your head. She's got like a telepathy thing with you, as what you're feeling. So you sit down, you begin to play chess, and then a voice speaks back. Pawn to E2.
No, that's a horrible move. No.
Move the pawn.
Melina, stop.
So you struggle with that. You guys try to play some chess. She's playing you back. You make your move, turn the board around. Then you make Melina's move as she tells you how to play. You do that for about 20 minutes. It's a pretty good game, too. It's real close. And then Patrick, you hear him waking up. Starts to move around in his room. You hear a little rustling. And then the door opens. He walks out. Yo, man, morning.
I just stare at him.
As per usual. He's like, nah, whatever, man. I'll talk to you afternoon. Heads over to the kitchen. Cuts a grapefruit clean in half. Nah, starts eating it.
So like, I want to go to my room.
Alright. You stand up. Start heading to your room. Look over your shoulder just for a second to see the time on it. And as you know, Patrick knows, time's getting close. You're about a day away. It says 24 hours and 12 minutes on the clock. So it's getting about a day away as far as you can tell from that door opening. It's like, man, we ever gonna have a real conversation?
No. I don't say I said that like not in
You shake your head like.
and then I keep walking. Just keep walking to my room. And well, am I in my room presumably?
Yes, you head into your room. You open the door, and as you enter, you see your full-size bed, a dresser, and on top of the dresser, Melina, who sits in her usual spot that she's sat every night for the last 12 years.
Okay, so well, first I want to pack a little bit that I have for the big day tomorrow, and then
Okay.
I want to dress Melina up for the day.
All right. So you've always got this little pack on you, right? A little backpack, and you actually brought Melina about 5 different outfits. Because you're always redressing her, because she shouldn't wear the same thing every day. You don't wear the same thing every day. Why should she? So you take Melina's dress off. You put on a different dress. This one being like a brown, like with some white stripes on it. It's like kind of looks like a potato sack kind of feel. But it was it's a ventriloquist doll. They don't have great market for that. For their clothes. So.
She's still so beautiful.
So beautiful. So yeah, Melina, she's got this white porcelain face and long brown hair. And she's got kind of like these red eyes, like not fully red, but like not the iris, but like the part that surrounds the iris that I don't know what it's called. The cornea? I don't know. It's red. And and then she's always wearing a new dress, and she's actually got this large crack from the top of her hairline right past her eye and all the way down over her jaw, down her neck into basically her collarbone, right where it turns from a porcelain into a like a cotton plastic, like it's plastic laced with cotton. So she has like a cotton body, but it's still, you can feel the the hard plastic underneath the cotton that she's durable.
So then I want to take her into the living room.
Okay. So you pick her up by her back, as per all ventriloquist dolls. She's got like a handle, though, so you can carry her, or you can actually put your arm through so she can just sit on your forearm, so you're not as tired from just like holding her up all the time. But yeah, so she's got this handle, and you pick her up by the handle. Her legs dangle as you've packed your bag now, the clothes, zipped up the bag and just kind of left it on the bed, and you grab Melina and you head back into the entertainment room / kitchen, where you see that Patrick he's still by the food. He'd eaten his grapefruit already, and now he's like cooking up some eggs.
So I want to approach Patrick into the kitchen.
All right. So you approach Patrick, and he turns to you, he's like, "Yo man, you want an egg or something?"
And then I talk through Melina, say, "Yes, please."
And he's like, "All right, Melina, 1 egg for you. What about the boy?"
He would also like an egg.
He's like, "All right." Laughs it off, knowing that it's just a great banter between the two of you. Cooks up another egg, throws it on a plate, and sets it down for you. Grabs you a fork. He's like, "Man, I don't know how this food has stayed fresh for this long."
Me either. But it's delicious.
Man. So what you think's gonna happen in the next day? What was that say? 24 hours, 8 minutes. What you think's gonna happen?
I don't know. I don't care. As long as Melina's safe.
As long as who's safe? Say Melina? Melina say that about herself? Talking to third person?
Well, presumably. Yeah.
Because you're speaking as Melina, correct?
Well, it's technically me,
Yeah.
but
But Melina speaks for you, right?
she's like the mouth of my mouth.
Ah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Sure, so you actually speak through Melina.
yeah.
Okay. I can dig it.
And then she also talks. Yeah, you know.
She talks to you
Yeah.
in your head. You're a little kooky. Alrighty. So, yeah, as long as Melina's safe.
Basically speaks for both of you.
Yeah.
Patrick's like, "Alright, man." He's like, "Well, I'm gonna hop in the shower, get all cleaned up, and yeah, maybe we can play some like chess or something later." As you know, Patrick is not good at chess, but he does it to entertain you, because you're not really into movies, and you're not really into reading too much either. You mostly just spend a lot of your free time working out and practicing some martial arts and playing chess. It's only a lot of your time. So he does what he can to stay in communication with you. So, he heads off to the shower, closes the door behind him. You hear the water start to run.
So then I freaking I get in the shower with him, with Melina.
You head to the door. You open it. It's unlocked. He always keeps it unlocked. You head in. Patrick's got the water running, and he's standing there in just his briefs. And he's like, "I didn't think you were going to want to hop in this morning."
Well, we're feeling. Today's gonna be a good day. We're gonna get out of here in an hour. Or in a day.
Patrick leans in.
And Melina hasn't been cleaned yet today.
Patrick walks over to you slowly, caresses Melina's face, and reaches his hand down her back and unzips the dress. Slides off Melina's dress to reveal her cotton under. Reveals that she's, just a cotton, ventriloquist doll. And then he leans in, smells Melina's hair, and then kisses her on the porcelain cheek. Not ass cheek, it's her face.
Thank you, Patrick.
And then he leans in and he kisses you as well.
Thank you again, Patrick.
And then he turns around and removes his briefs, revealing his very sculpted African-American ass. And then he enters the shower begins to get wet.
So now I get naked and get in the shower.
All right. You bring Melina into the shower too?
Fuck yeah.
Get her cotton all wet. All right. Cotton free. Maybe put a shower cap on her.
Yeah. Like a body cap.
A body cap?
A body cap.
You remove your clothes. Melina, obviously already in the nude. You put a shower cap on her so it protects her. Tie it off around her porcelain neck. Put a shower cap on her hair too, because that shit don't dry quick. And then you and Melina enter the shower. Close the curtain behind you. Now we cut.
That was the most fucked up introduction.
We cut to William. William.
God, I can't wait to meet
William
Guardian. What's your name?
lives in an underground apartment. There's an entertainment room, 2 bedrooms, a bathroom, a kitchen, and a very large pantry. Enough for about 12 years worth of food in there. And you like to sleep in, but you have a roommate by the name of Billy. Billy is a 15-year-old girl now, 12 years later, and she is your daughter. Billy has woken up. She starts working out. She tries to stay in shape. Learns every morning. They take the shower rod that you guys had, and you guys take it off the shower and you practice it for fencing. So she's been learning fencing over the past 12 years as you've taught her. She wakes up every morning and starts fencing by herself. And then when you wake up, you usually join her for about half an hour. And then you guys, train it out, and then you guys go get breakfast generally. This morning, you were just feeling like sleeping in. So you hear her fencing. She's being pretty loud, as per usual, in the entertainment room, which is pretty large. Enough room for you guys, obviously, to practice this. And, you just kind of hear her, like, stomping around, like, yeah.
Well, I guess I'll get out of bed and hit her with a sneak attack.
Alrighty. So you hop out of your bed and sneak over to the door. You crack it open. Her back is towards you as she is, like, fencing with no one and a shower rod. She's swinging her shower rod around, and you sneak out. You start to sneak up on her, and give her a little little sneak attack.
What would that be again?
You've got a 19, and it's strength because it's an attack.
So plus 21.
It's 21. Alrighty. So you walk up. She's fencing, and as you walk up, you notice she's actually got her headphones in, her wireless headphones, and you hit her in the back, and she hits the ground quick. Bam! Didn't see it coming. Ah! Dad, what the hell?
I shouldn't be listening to music so loud.
She pulls out the wireless listening headphones, puts them in their little pod.
Yeah.
Puts them in her little pod. And she's like, well, I thought you were going to sleep in today. You didn't get up half an hour ago.
Well, if I slept in more than I usually do, that's already sleeping in. Would it be 10 minutes or 30 minutes?
She's like, what? She's like pretty sweaty, She's like been working out for a while. She's like, whatever. You want breakfast?
Hells yeah.
She walks over and gets out a couple bagels, some cream cheese, and starts making it up for you guys. And you take a seat at the bar, like the island bar in your little apartment.
Is it tropical?
It's super tropical. And while you're she's like putting cream cheese on a bagel, slides it over to you on a plate. You notice over your shoulder, you look up at the clock, and it says 24 hours, 3 minutes.
So, Billy, what do you think is going to go down when that timer runs out?
She's like, God, I hope nothing. This is all I've ever known.
That's not completely true.
I mean,
You don't remember before?
I remember Mom a little, but
Me too.
for the most part, I mean, I've been here since I was 3. I don't really remember anything.
Well, when we came down here, the world was a beautiful place, but, if we get out, we'll see what happens then.
I don't know, I feel like you're the only person I've ever known, and I'm not really too excited or keen on meeting anyone else?
Stop smoking. You're 15.
She lights up a cigarette. No.
Everything will be alright. Trust me.
She slaps cream cheese on another bagel and breaks it in half and takes a bite out of it. Starts chewing while she leans over the island counter.
Well, start eating my bagel.
Start eating your bagel. Yeah, you eat it. Just as delicious as every other morning. You guys have bagels every other day. And then on the other days that you're not having bagels,
Is it one of the poppy seed ones?
Of course it's not. Oh, you wanted poppy seed. You wanted poppy seed.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Okay, sure. It was a poppy seed one. If that's what you roll for it. No.
Give me poppy seed. Ooh.
Not a poppy seed. All right. So, as you're eating your bagel, the clock is counting down. 24 hours. 2 minutes now. And you guys are, she finishes off her bagel. And she starts to clean up, put stuff away. She wipes down the counters, sweeps up any crumbs that could be on the floor still. And, starts putting stuff away.
Well, do like the dishes, and be like, when you get done, clean up, just, maybe go pack a little bit of your stuff up so we can get going.
She's like, all right.
I'll be ready for anything.
She's like, for anything, I'm going to shower. I'm sweaty. Because some of us woke up this morning and worked out.
Oh, that's fair. You got me. Good one, kiddo.
And she, you head over and you turn the faucet on. You got water. You start washing those dishes.
I don't know if she should be taking a shower while I'm running water in the kitchen.
Well, she's still cleaning up at this point.
Oh, okay.
She's got to put away a lot of the cream cheese and wrap up the bagels that are still in the
When
bag.
she goes to get in the shower, I definitely want to turn the water on just to fuck with her a little bit.
just to keep her in line. She gets everything put away. She's like, all right, I'm gonna go hop in the shower, and she runs over to you and kisses you on the cheek.
Those sweaty lips out here.
Push her away, and she goes to skip off. She's walking towards the bathroom, and that's when you guys hear from the titanium door. Above, it's at 24 hours even.
Billy, did you hear that?
She turns around, very nervous. Her heart feels like it's jumping out of her chest. And the door is slightly open.
I guess I'm gonna go, maybe peek around, maybe through the crack.
Sure. You have to roll for that. You head on over to the door. The door's slightly ajar. You grab the door. You're able to open it. You open
I
it.
didn't even want to touch it. I just want to
Oh, you just want to look in? Okay.
I'm not trying to
You don't touch the door.
I don't know if it's gonna electrocute me or fucking do anything. I don't know.
All right. So it's open about a foot. You're able to look through, and through the door, you see a very long hallway, just going on, illuminated by lights that are embedded in the wall as you go down.
Is the timer not moving anymore? It's just done.
Still counting down.
Oh, okay.
But it's at 24 hours and below.
Right. So, Billy, should we leave this place premature, or should we just close the door and wait for the timer to hit the 0 hour mark? What do you say?
I don't know. I'm scared to leave.
What have they been teaching you in school?
She doesn't laugh at your joke.
That's fine. It's a dad joke.
It's a dad joke.
All right. Well, hurry up and take your shower. Then we'll sort it out afterwards. I'm just gonna sit on the couch in the living room by the door. Sure, everything's cool.
You take a seat, and she, nervously, shaking, walks away, heads into the bathroom to take her shower. Now, you're just kind of eating breakfast, chilling out, watching. Oh, you weren't watching TV. What the hell were you doing?
My laptop.
Yeah, you were on your laptop. You're eating a bagel or a banana or something that you've grabbed for yourself. Because everyone knows that Kelly's cooking is not up to par. It's not the greatest.
TV show she watched, didn't watch like some Gordon Ramsay ones or something?
Nope, none of those on DVD.
That's not teach you how to cook. That teaches you how to yell at people.
Teach you how to get yelled at. So yeah, she's headed off into the room. She's packing the bag as she said she would do, and you're on your laptop. And then the hour mark hits 24. And you hear. Look over your shoulder, and the door is slightly ajar.
Close my laptop. Pick it up.
Grab your laptop. Hold it at your side.
Go investigate the door real quick.
All right. Head over to the door. It's open about a foot. You notice you're able to like peek out a bit, and you can notice that it's a very long hallway with lights embedded in the wall, illuminating it all the way down.
And back towards my room. I'm like, Kelly, you almost done packing that bag?
I'm done. I'm just, doing some sit-ups, doing some Pilates.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go pack my bag real quick, and, we're gonna get out of here.
She's like, get out of here. What do you mean?
The door's open.
The door's open?
Yeah.
She rushes to the door and opens it. You see her, and doesn't look like she was doing Pilates at all. It looked like she was just taking a nap. Her hair's kind of messed up. She's in like a sweatshirt. She's in like sweatpants. Doesn't look like she was doing much. She's like, what do you mean?
Point at the door.
And she steps out just slightly and looks over and sees that the door is slightly ajar. She's panicked. You see it in her face. She doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
She notices the clock says a little under 24 hours. It's like 23 hours, 59 minutes, 15 seconds or something. She's like shocked. Petrified, you could say.
You alright?
I don't know. Are we leaving?
Well, I'm gonna get my things around, and then we're leaving.
Okay, my stuff's packed. I'm ready when you are.
Okay, just give me a few minutes and I'll be ready.
Okay. She heads into her room, leaves the door open, and grabs the bag that she has packed.
Go into my room, start packing my shit.
All right.
Put
You
my
go
clothes
in
there.
there.
Put my laptop in there. My gun ready.
Yeah.
Make sure it's loaded.
All right. So yeah, you walk in,
Put it in
you
my
check all that
waistband.
stuff, throw all that stuff, put it in your waistband, pack up your bag, and you're ready to go in no time. And she's when you walk out into the entertainment room, she's kind of like standing not in the doorway of the titanium doorway, but she's in the doorway of like the kitchen, like holding her bag nervously.
I'm like, well, you ready to find out what's going on here? It's been 12 years.
I'll follow your lead.
Thanks, Kelly. Kiss her on the forehead.
She just kind of stands there while you kiss her on the forehead, in shock. She throws her bag on her, over her shoulders. It's a regular backpack,
Yeah.
green.
Mine's fairly light as well.
Yeah. And you lead the way.
Walk to the door. Peek in another time. See if I can see anything else.
Same old, long hallway, lights.
Alright. Head on in.
All right. Open the door more. Opens all the way. You and Kelly head down the hallway. Alrighty. Blanco. So Blanco, you went to your room to pack up. And yeah, from your room, like you're just kind of like putting some stuff in a bag, and you hear like the loud noise of a.
I kind of just. How loud is it?
Not very noticeable because your door's closed. It kind of sounds like very light. Maybe like Felix knocked something over.
Gotcha. Like, what the fuck is that? Is all my stuff like pretty much packed?
You've packed it all, yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much all your outfits. You've thrown on your new one for the day. So you're like, you're wearing like a black shirt and some jeans. It seems like pretty much that's most. It's like, like jeans, khakis, like all your clothes is just like a different type of pair of pants and a different type of shirt. They're all pretty much the same though.
Gotcha. I guess I'll just, secretly walk out my door and just like, see if there's anything like wrong or whatever. Just like kind of peep out the bedroom.
Sure. So you head over to your door. Your bag's kind of like on the floor, like next to the door. And you open it. And as you're opening it, you see just across the hall, which is where Felix's room is. Felix is like looking out. What the hell was that?
What the hell was that?
What the hell was that?
What was that?
Dude, what the hell was that?
I don't know. What was it, dude?
Did you knock something over?
No, I'm over here. It was coming from there.
You both peek your heads out in the hallway.
I just closed my bedroom.
Fuck this. And Felix peeks his head out. He's like, holy shit. Look at that, man.
Yeah,
You look at it.
Yeah.
You see the door, the titanium door, is ajar by about a foot. And the timer is just under 24 hours.
And it's like barely like
About a foot.
my foot. It's fucking open. It's finally open.
We got 24 hours on the clock left, man.
No. I sprint out of my room. I grab all the shit from the pantry. I start getting all the DVDs, especially Pulp Fiction. I put that in my bag. I'm just like,
All right, you don't have room for all the DVDs.
fuck.
So you're able to grab like a
Wolf of Wall Street, fucking Django, Rango.
Rango, of course. Just every Quentin Tarantino film. Alrighty. So yeah, you go and you start rushing. You're able to throw quite a bit of food in the bag because it's a big bag and there's barely any clothes in it. So you're able to like stuff some stuff in there, maybe like a thing of deodorant. And like you grab a couple movies. And you want any books or just movies?
No, I can't read.
I can't read. So you throw maybe 10 movies in there.
No, I like literally can't read.
Wait, then how do you know it's Pulp Fiction?
Because Samuel L. Jackson, dude.
Because Uma Thurman's sitting on the front. All right, so yeah, you pack that stuff up, and Felix like has his bag ready too, and he's like, as you're like throwing a couple movies in your bag, Felix is like right behind you. He's like, all right, man,
What are you fucking waiting for, dude? Come on.
dude, let's go, man. And he like runs over to the door and he opens it wide and looks down, and it's a very long hallway with some lights embedded in the wall, illuminating all the way down. He's like, looks over his shoulder. He's like, we doing this?
Well, the door is fucking open.
Let's fucking do this, man! And he fucking takes off down the hallway.
Yeah.
You follow? Alright.
I want to lead, actually.
You fucking push him to the side. And you're like,
Fuck you. I'm getting out of here.
so you guys are like, you're not sprinting, but you're like jogging down the hallway, like playfully, like pushing each other and stuff, like headed down that hallway.
As soon as the door opens, we're best of friends.
He's excited, man. Alright, so yeah, he heads down the hallway. And now we cut to Adiran. Fucking pronounce that wrong every time. So you head down the hall, Adiran, we cut to you. You're out of the shower at this point. You guys have dried off. You're redressed. You have had shower sex. Gay shower sex. You've had it.
Of course.
Patrick is in a really good mood. He's like popping open like a soda that's in the fridge. You guys are loaded on sodas. He's like popping one open and he's giving it a drink. He's like, takes a drink. Whew. And then he goes to engage in conversation with Melina. And as soon as he does, he puts the soda down, looks over. You guys are in the kitchen. And he notices the door. The titanium door in your entertainment room is ajar. About a foot. The clock above reads just under 24 hours.
So I want to go to the room and grab the bag I packed on the bed.
You're walking out. Alright, so you start to head to your room. Where the fuck are you going, man? What's up, man? Like, y'all see this?
I'm grabbing my bag.
Oh, we just gonna leave like that? Like, we ain't even gonna investigate none or a little?
No.
Shit, man. Oh, man, like... Oh, man, the hairs on my arms are standing up, man. Alright, man, I guess I'll pack some shit and, I guess we'll go, huh?
Let's go.
So you head to your room. Patrick heads to his. Your bag is already packed, but Patrick takes a second as he packs his. And then, yeah, he heads into the entertainment room where you're waiting for him with your bag over your shoulder, Melina in your arm. Or on your back. You can throw on her back. Okay.
Yeah.
So you mount her to your back. There's a backpack and then Melina over your shoulder. You're ready to go. Patrick walks out and he's like, "Whew, all right, Melina girl. Whew, it's, man, I'm nervous."
Make me real nervous.
So yeah, he's nervous, man.
Trust me, it'll be okay. I will protect you.
He's like, "Man, that is fucking scary. But all right, man, let's do this shit." He walks over and he opens the door, and down a long hallway, there's lights embedded in the walls. All the way down, it illuminates.
I want to start walking down the hallway.
All right. You start walking down the hallway.
Could I listen?
Yeah, you can listen down the hallway, absolutely. Give me a listen check.
Alright, let's check this shit.
It's wisdom.
Oh, fuck.
What'd you roll?
I got an 8, and then it's a wisdom?
Yeah.
So I got a 9.
Alright, so 9. You give it a listen. You're trying to listen down the hall, and you can actually hear a little bit of like playful laughter all the way down the hall, down the corridor.
I go down the hallway.
Alright. So you start heading down the hallway. Patrick follows very closely, either by your side or right behind you. I mean, you guys are holding hands. You guys want to hold hands. Patrick reaches out, hold your hand. You're leading him down a hallway. You guys are walking, and we cut to a man with his daughter. She's out of the shower. Her hair is wet, but she's like, drying it with a towel. She's all dressed, ready to go. She's got like her blue shirt on. She's got some khakis on. She's still really nervous.
Well, I say, what do you want to do? You want to wait it out? Or do you want to go for it?
Dad, I don't know.
Well, she obviously wants to stay in here for the rest of her life. These kids. What do you say we take a little stroll out there, right? If we don't like it, we can just come back. Sound good to you?
She like nods her head like ferociously fast, like she's ready.
Right, well,
She's gonna trust you.
Let's go pack our bags just in case.
Okay. She heads into her room, starts packing a bag.
I'll put some of the rations in my bag.
Sure. Fill up on some rations.
Preferably the rest of the rations, but whatever.
You get everything you can fit.
Cool.
Sure. All right. So you fit quite a bit because you only took a couple outfits. It's nothing crazy. Fill your bag with rations, and then you head out to the living room or the entertainment room, and you see Billy is standing there with her bag on her back. She's far away from the door, about the middle of the room, kind of shaking, and in her hand, she has taken the shower rod. She has broken it in half and kind of like sharpened the end.
Tight.
She's just holding like the shower rod.
I'm a very proud dad.
Roll 2 for proud dad. No. Alrighty.
All right, Billy. Here we go.
I'm trusting you.
All right.
You're
Walk
late.
behind me.
Head to the door. Open it. And there's your corridor. There's your hallway.
I don't see anything else. It's just like that. Just the lights and shit.
Just the lights and like a long corridor. You can't really see all the way at the end. It's because it gets kind of like out of your line of sight.
Okay.
It's a pretty long hallway.
Well, here we go. Let's start walking.
And Billy follows behind with it in her hand. All right.
Wait, she has half of one. Is there another half?
There is another half.
Oh shit, I want to go grab that real quick.
Alrighty. You turn around. She's like, "Where are you going?"
Go grab the other half of that shower rod.
Okay.
Daddy's scared too.
You head back in. She like laughs a little because she She's like nervous laughing, but
She's coming in the room with me because I don't trust her.
well, she's just like standing there
Okay.
with the thing. Like you guys are like in the doorway. You're not even down the hall.
Okay, good.
And you like head back in, and yeah, it's literally sitting on the island in the kitchen. Yeah, it's like it's about this long, about 2 feet. It's not too long, but
It's enough. It's
and
something.
the end, because she had to break it, it's literally just hooked. It's like sharp because it was a metal, but it's hooked and sharp.
Badass.
Alrighty. Yeah, you're heading down.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, you guys start to head down. Billy closely behind you. Alrighty. Now all of you, Matt, JB, Matthäus, Chandler, you all walk down your hallways for a good amount of time. It takes a bit, but finally from a distance you guys see an opening into a room. You guys can hear some chatter from the room. You're in different hallways, but all of you are about the same distance away. You don't know it, but you can all hear chatter.
Kind of like listen more closely to see if
Give me a wisdom check, some listen.
18 plus 2, 20.
20, beautiful roll. You start to listen in, and through your experience of being a person, you listen in real good, and you can tell. Sounds like it's actually just a TV going. Sounds like there's like a classic sitcom on.
Awesome.
People are having like they'll have a couple dialogue back and forth, and then track laughing.
Seinfeld.
Not Seinfeld. Just like track laughter, and then more conversation.
Gotcha. And we'll tell Billy what I hear.
Tell her.
Hear somebody watching TV in the other room.
She's like, TV? Oh, I'm nervous to meet another person.
It's just a TV. It's okay.
Alright.
Wait, Kelly, you hear that?
She stops. No, I don't hear much. He did a listen check, you didn't.
I know, but you said we could all hear.
Oh,
It's not a mic.
right. Yeah, never mind. I'm bad DM. You're like, she's like, yeah, I can hear that. What do you think it is?
Sounds like chattering of some sort.
Should we just continue on?
Yeah, probably.
Should we continue walking?
Just what I keep walking until the starts getting a little louder, I guess.
Alright. So you continue on. You guys?
I guess me and Felix are just like still like so stoked that we're out of here.
Yeah, you guys
So
are like
we're
joking.
just like, oh,
Bro.
dude, what are you gonna do when you get out, dude?
Get out. What even happened in the real world? We don't know.
We don't know.
Get out of jail.
Dude, you think Star Wars came out? The new Star Wars, dude?
The new Star Wars. Oh my god. No, because I think the apocalypse happened. No movie theaters.
Fuck.
No movie theaters.
Oh no.
Damn it.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna fucking keep on sprinting because I'm so stoked.
And he's like
Yeah.
keeping up with you,
Yeah.
kind of like pushing you in. Literally no reason for you guys. It's classic.
Yeah.
Pushing. All right, so you guys keep running down the hall, and you.
I'm gonna give Patrick a kiss to make him
Corny.
Yeah, he's holding your hand pretty tight too.
Yeah.
Like he's nervous.
and then I want to go down the hallway.
Alrighty. So yeah, you lean over and you kiss him. And it kind of calms him a little, but he's still nervous. And then you guys continue down the hall. Alright. Now, simultaneously, every single one of you walks through an opening. It's just, you walk into a room. It's like a study. But it's pretty large. It's like twice the size of this garage. Pretty large study. It's a big desk. And there is a TV playing just behind the desk. It's playing The Big Bang Theory, Season 1.
Oh, what a shitty TV show. I immediately go in and put in Pulp Fiction in the TV.
You find the DVD player. Alright. But, as well as seeing this large study with some books on the wall, this big desk, TV behind the desk, and kind of like a rolly chair, like a computer desk chair. There's no person, but you guys do notice that there are 5 hallways. And in each hallway is you guys with your person that has joined you. And then there's one more hallway. And in this hallway stands like a man by himself. He looks maybe to be in his 50s or 60s. He's got really long hair. He has not been keeping himself kept, right? His hair is really greasy and it's a dark jet black.
What's he wearing?
He's wearing the clothes that pretty much all of you were wearing. The same stuff that all of you had down there. He's wearing like a blue shirt. He's wearing some jeans, but they don't look like they've been washed. It looks like he just kind of just keeps wearing them. And his hair is like flattened down with the greasy black. But you also, of course, see all these other people that you don't recognize. Billy slides in behind you, like scared, like gets close.
Keep behind me, like put my arm around you.
All right.
Felix, do you know these people?
Felix, when you go to say that, you notice that Felix is kind of like starstruck. He's like mumbling a little, but he can't like get the words out because he just doesn't know what's going on. He's in shock. Seems like everyone's kind of a little bit in shock because these are the first people you've seen other than your roommate in 12 years.
You guys think the new Star Wars movie's out?
Break the tension.
Step into the study, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
Start walking in. Don't say anything.
All right. You step into the study. You don't say anything, but you guys all notice is this man, kind of geeky looking, but about in his mid-30s. Enters the room, and behind him is a blonde woman, really pretty blonde woman. She's just keeping close to him.
And who might you be? I step out of the shadow.
Out of the shadow of my doorway. All of them were very well illuminated, but yours, for some reason, has a shadow.
Turn the lights off, and then the light flicks on as he steps out.
So yeah, you step out, you notice him, and
I'm like, I don't know, who are you?
I asked you first.
Just some kid.
You're like 30.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, we've been in here for 12 years. It's hard to really like mature when you haven't been out in the world, you know?
I mean, I guess, but I've had a life before this. I don't know what you were doing.
Get roasted.
I was a kid when I came in here, mostly. Still a young boy, young man. I was in school, still living with my parents. Not like high school, but college.
Interesting. Is there anybody else here? Well, I see
You see them all. You can ask that if you'd like.
Oh yeah, sure. Well, yeah, there's
I don't have my glasses on.
Oh, sorry.
I'll take one off my back and put her on my arm.
Okay. So you guys notice that there's this man over here, and he's like pretty pale, brown hair. He's got a ventriloquist doll on his back, and he's holding
Black hair.
Oh, black hair. And he's holding the hand. Pretty big black man. Like 6'2". He's pretty tall, pretty buff. And, he's holding his hand, and then he reaches and grabs this ventriloquist doll that's sitting on his back and brings it forward and seats it kind of like right on his rib cage, kind of like he knows what he's doing. Like he's talked with this ventriloquist doll once or twice.
I didn't know Jeff Dunham was here.
Everyone kind of laughs a little bit because you've broken the tension. They all think it's kind of funny. Billy has no idea what you're talking about.
It's an old person joke.
It's a dad joke.
It's just a dad joke.
I super cockily. I don't know if that's a word. Like being really cocky, I go up to him and I'm just like, I just poke his doll. I was like, oh, what's that thing?
You approach.
Yeah.
And you're standing. You see this man approaching. He doesn't seem threatening, but who knows? You haven't seen anyone
I
in
grab his finger.
12 years. He goes to poke. Yeah. You wanna roll for that? You wanna roll for the grab? Strength.
Six.
All right, so you walk up and you go to poke, and he just kind of like swats at your hand. And you don't poke his doll. You kind of like retreat before.
Oh. What's your name? Do I see it? Does he?
Yeah.
Okay,
He has like a really raspy voice, as you can tell.
Wait, so does he like do the whole ventriloquist thing like this, or like?
Yeah,
Okay,
he throws his voice. Yeah.
No. I mean, like, what's your name? Like not your doll's name.
Adiran.
Like use your real voice. Like I'm trying to have conversation. You not just. Not
And then
this doll.
Patrick leans forward. He's like, "Yo, man, like, he talks through the doll. Like,
What?
He talks through the doll, man. He doesn't talk. He talks through the doll."
Okay. Yeah. I'll just. I'm a fucking weirdo. Okay, I'm just gonna be like, okay, just walk away.
You back up. And,
I'll go greet myself to the other person standing over there.
which one? What about fucking? What about slick down black hair guy?
I would imagine like the room would be kind of like in this, like going like 1, 2, 3 like that.
Sure, it's
So-
kind of very similar. Yeah. And he's on like the end, like you guys are basically exactly how the table's set up, like except the desk is over there. Yeah, and then this guy's over here. So.
Reach my hand out to shake his hand. I'm William.
Nice to meet you. The name's Blanco.
Nice to meet you, Blanco. This behind me is Billy.
Reach out
She's
my
like
hand.
a 15-year-old girl with like brownish hair.
Like Billie Eilish.
No.
It's not Billie Eilish. Damn it. Alright, I reach out my hand. Hi, honey. Like, how are you?
The
She, like-
fuck did you just say
She
to my heart?
She like retreats a little. She's a little frightened of people.
Just like try to scoot down to her level. Like, hey, like everything's fine. I know.
She's 15. You don't have to like kneel down.
Oh,
She's about
15,
your
yeah.
height.
Oh, okay.
You're Mexican, so you're 5 foot.
Jesus.
No, she's shorter than you, but not by much.
Okay. I know this might be a little shocking to you to see, people, but just be aware, like everything's fine. Like,
I think it's a little shocking to all of us.
who said that?
Was that the ventriloquist doll?
I have terrible eyesight, by the way.
All right. And this man, he hasn't moved. The guy with the slicked down black hair. He's like standing there with his head down, like just kind of like he's like looking at you guys through the top of his brow, and he's like a little nervous. He looks like
Hey, Blanco. What's the deal with this guy over here?
I don't know. He looks like a fucking weirdo to me. Not as weird as that guy. Fucking doll.
I'm a person. He says to you.
You're not a doll? I won't say that.
So what's going on here? Like, still 24 hours on the clock. Why are the doors open?
I don't know. I've been in that apartment for 12 years.
What?
The apartment.
Oh,
You got an apartment?
so you were. So what's this? Like, this wasn't your apartment?
No. This is the first time I've ever been in this room.
You look like the only person here that likes Big Bang Theory, so I just assumed.
What is Big Bang Theory?
It's just really dumb show. You don't want to know about it. It's
It's this
not
one.
not very funny.
Good point. TV.
He looks up and sees like Leonard tells a classic joke to Sheldon. Sheldon comes back with a really witty retort, and then track laughter.
Nice.
Question outside the question.
Sure.
So, like, do you want me controlling both? Because I talked through her, but I didn't know if you were gonna play her.
I play her,
Okay, gotcha.
but she only talks to you.
Yeah.
'Cause it's in his head. Yes, I talk for Melina. Alrighty. Melanoma.
I go approach the greasy old man.
Alright. You approach this greasy old man. He's looking at you over his brow, kind of tilted head.
Hold in my hand. Like, what might your name be, sir?
Who are you?
The name's Blanco. Pleasure to be your
Blanco.
Yeah, kind of like your complexion.
He doesn't understand the humor. My name. Yes, a name. I haven't heard a name in 11 years. I'm Jake. What was that? You were talking through your hands. I couldn't hear you.
I said his name was Jake out of all names. That's funny.
This is Harrison in 12 years.
When he comes back from Alaska.
When he comes back from Alaska, this is what it's going to be. Anyway. Are you going to talk like it too?
Jace.
Hi, Jake. Alright.
Nice to meet you, Jake. Where are you from?
I lived in a house. Yeah, a house in Illinois. Yes.
You didn't come from like Mordor or anything like that?
He doesn't get the joke.
Damn it, dude, these are fucking banger jokes.
These are banger jokes.
You said from what part of Illinois?
You didn't say any part, you said Illinois.
Makes sense. What did you do like before?
I worked in a computer store. Yes, a computer store.
Do we hear all their conversations?
Yeah, you can hear them very plain. Yeah, very very loudly.
Like, so Jake, did you have a partner in the bunker with you?
And he was looking at you, and he looks over at the ventriloquist guy, and he's like, "What did you say? To me?"
Just grab Wallace by his hips. You know what I'm saying?
Grab Patrick by his hips and bring him in.
And just get him closer to me.
keep him safe.
Make sure everybody knows this is my Patrick.
I asked the question, not him.
And he turns to look at you. You're kind of in the room. You're a little bit behind him, but he kind of peers around. What did you ask?
If you had a partner with you in the bunker.
No, a partner, no. No, I didn't have a partner. Yes. No.
Bullshit.
You say that out loud?
Can I
No.
walk? Can I walk like really awkwardly, like get in like his personal space?
With Patrick really close to you, or do you want to leave Patrick?
Put Patrick behind me.
You want me to protect Patrick? I've already got Billy.
I'm gonna drop you off at daycare.
Hi, Dad.
Patrick, stay. And I just want to walk into his personal space.
Alright. Patrick kind of
I
like
just wanna
stands back.
Stare at him in his eyes, and then I want to do an intimidation check or roll.
What do you want to say to intimidate him? Or do you just want the look to intimidate him?
Actually, can you sense motive?
You can sense motive. If you would like to sense motive, you could try that.
Yeah.
That's going to be a wisdom check.
Got shitty rolls all day. Fucking fuck.
Is that a 1?
No, 7.
So 8. I don't know. Shit.
Alright. So you approach, and you get real close, and he kind of like slides past you, and you kind of just let him because he's got a ventriloquist doll. He seems unstable. And he gets kind of close to this Jake character. You look at him and you're like giving him like the up down, trying to like read him, and it's all over the place. You can't really get a read on him. He's kind of I I mean, he's very unstable, as you can tell. But everyone can see that. You don't really get much out of him other than, like, it's like this guy is kind of really weird.
Like, what's his face? Like,
His facial expression is like I don't know. It's kind of like he's looking for thoughts. Like he's constantly trying to build his sentences before he says them. It's like it's not like he just like can naturally have a conversation with people.
is he tattooed or marked or anything?
Not that you can tell.
Okay. All right, and then just want to back up to. Actually, can I just walk past him and go down the hall?
You can certainly try.
That's a rule for that.
No, you just want to pass him and just keep walking down the hallway, just behind him.
Yeah.
All right. So you you go to walk past him, and he kind of steps in front of you before you can.
Like a fucking vampire.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna look down that hall.
You can stay in this room with the rest of us. Huh? He's just staring at you.
We're just both staring at each other.
Are you guys having like a weird off thing over there? Or you guys can use words, you know?
Call out. We're gonna stop real soon for a break.
So then I want to basically like turn and face the rest of everybody else, and just be like I want to say like, I don't understand this guy.
Yeah, me either. Jake, you said you worked in a computer store, right?
Yes. He says as he peeks out from behind you because you're so close that now you're just blocking him. Peeks out from around you.
What, like, company? Like, is it like a well-known one, or it's just like some small town?
A computer. I worked at the Radio Shack. Yes. Radio
That's
Shack.
impossible. They're not around in 2019.
So, from my understanding of the situation before we all got into this situation, was that these bunkers were supposed to be for people, kind of like rich people, I guess, or people of power. So I'm just curious how a guy like you working in a Radio Shack got in here.
Where did you get that assumption?
It's just what I heard.
From who?
Did some digging, you know some people, heard some things.
I was just pretty much just against my will flown here and just dropped in here, so
Sex trafficking.
pretty much. I look at Billy.
Billy's.
Point the metal hook towards you.
I'm kidding.
That's just what I heard from my sources.
Well, Wallace saved my life, time and time again.
Who?
Wallace, Patrick.
Wallace. Oh, Patrick.
They don't know his name.
Oh fuck.
Who's
None of you have really introduced yourselves, really.
Who's Wallace?
Patrick kind of steps out from, like he's not close to him, but he's like over there by his arms. Yo, man, I'm Patrick Wallace. Patrick Wallace is my name.
Oh.
Yeah, we was in the bunker together.
And what does Wallace have? Like, what does Wallace saving your life have to do with you being in the bunker?
And why are you guys holding each other?
We're not right now, but
No, they're
It's
not.
2019.
They're away from each other. It's 2019. Well, not anymore.
It was.
But it was.
2031. Well, to our knowledge, we don't actually know. Yeah. Anyways, wait, what did you say? I'm so fucking sorry. Oh, how do you say it? Yeah, I got
We're talking about how people got in here, and you just threw that out, kind of like you saved your life. What does that mean?
Wallace.
Does that have to do with?
Wallace picked me up and brought me here.
I brought him here. I knew him before. Yeah, and I brought him here.
I go up to Wallace and I kind of just try to whisper in his ear.
You know, whisper in Wallace's ear.
Yeah.
I think that's
I'm
a
just
good
like-
call.
I'm just like, was he like this like before or like after?
Yo, nah, he's been like this
Oh,
since I've known him. Nah, he's cool though, man. He's chill. Like, he's cool. He's chill.
alright, whatever you say, man. Where'd you guys come from? Like, part of the States?
Was?
I don't know if we should be sharing like that much info right now.
Alright.
You know what I mean? Like, we don't really know each other. Like, I don't really know you, right? So like, I don't like tell you my whole life story, right?
Just know that I love Wallace.
Here we asked what your career was. What'd you do before you entered the bunker?
Like I said, man, like, I don't know if like we should all be like, you know what I mean? Like,
Well, he just said that he loves you, so you guys are like dating, like.
yeah, he's a little more open, like, than, I mean, like, I love him. Like, I love him. But, like, you know, he's like...
So is like the doll involved in this, like, or is it just him, or like
Like I said, it's getting a little personal, like, it right now.
I'm just curious. I think this is really interesting to me.
He's a good man. He's a cool chill. Melina, like, that's the girl. That's the doll. She chill. She real chill. Yeah, we just kind of like, you know, like no labels. You know, man? Like, we just chill. So, like, we chill.
All right. Cool. I just go back to wherever Felix is and just like.
All right. And Felix is kind of like, I don't know. He's like leaned up against the wall, and he feels kind of like wheezy, as if like, or not like queasy. I don't know.
Lightheaded.
Lightheaded. Great wording. Yeah, he's lightheaded because like just a lot going on right now.
What's wrong? Like,
He's like, dude, I can't with this.
what are you talking about?
This is so much at once.
Dude, what? You never seen another human being in your life?
Not in fucking 12 years. Have you?
No.
It's you.
God, I just need a minute to process.
You used to see tons of people like every single fucking day. You're an actor, dude. You gotta get. I started slapping him like, get your shit together.
He's just like
Get your
letting you.
shit together.
He's like, all right. Whew.
Okay.
All right. And he kind of like gets off the wall and he like starts kind of like, whew, like airing out, you know, like moving his arms, kind of stretching a little bit, like ready to converse, ready to have a conversation. Kelly's hidden prominently behind you, peeking around every once in a while. Very similar to what Billy's doing. Kelly's, you know, you guys don't know these people. You don't know what people's intentions are, because it's been 12 years, and for all you guys know, there's nothing left on the list.
Is there nothing like? God damn it, Chandler! Is there like explain this room to me like in details? Just walk into like a study with just a TV
Books.
on.
Sure, there's TV on with Big Bang Theory, season 1, episode 3.
It's like titanium on the wall.
No, it's bookshelves. There's a lot of bookshelves. Now there's some stuff. There's like a globe on there. They have a couple knickknacks. Maybe one of those the bead things that go back and forth and click. Yeah, and there's
Cradle.
like, yeah, perfect. So there's a couple like knick-knacky stuff around there, and a lot of books, mostly like encyclopedia type stuff, not interesting novels like
Yeah, there's no
dictionaries and encyclopedias and
You said it was like just those tunnels.
no
5
obvious,
tunnels,
no obvious exit.
no obvious exit.
What about like the ceiling? Like, you know, it's just
Ceiling's kind of high, but it's very similar to the bunkers that you guys were in. Nothing crazy, just like ceiling.
Well,
I'm gonna go talk to Blanco and Felix and
Jesse.
yeah, the normies.
The normies, sure. All right.
Squad.
And you're kind of still really close to
Really-
Jake.
Hashtag Normie Squad.
Standing there.
Can I? Oh wait, sorry, you're gone.
Yeah, go for it, man.
Oh, I was just gonna walk over and like talk to him. You know, just like
Sure.
What's your name? I didn't catch yours. Reach out my hand.
Jesse.
Nice to meet you.
Jesse O'Neill. This is Kelly.
Kelly's like, hi, Kelly.
Hey, save the baby.
I literally say that.
Bad.
My name's William, and the little girl behind me is Billy.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So, how's up with Jake over there, dude? He definitely killed his roommate.
You notice Jake's kind of just like studying you, looking you up and down.
He's a strange one for sure.
You think that puppet takes Wallace's dick in the mouth?
There's actually a pocket
I
pussy
don't
underneath.
really know what to say to that. I don't want to dive into that.
I think he has pocket pussy underneath there.
That'd be super awesome if he did, though.
All right, so we're obviously the most like sane people in this room.
We just talked about pocket pussy and the doll, so like.
That's funny though.
It's good comedy. Good interaction for a first person.
Can I step away from Jacob?
Sure.
And can I go to the wall and tap that shit to see what it is? You know what I'm saying?
Like the doll.
Tap that ass. Yeah, you walk over to the wall, and yeah, it's like I said, it's all bookshelves lining the walls that aren't like the tunnels. It's all just shelving.
Can I actually remove books then?
Yeah, you can remove encyclopedias and stuff.
And then actually, could I use strength to push down a bookshelf?
The bookshelves are embedded into the wall, so you can try.
No, there's no way. Okay, can I just remove a couple books?
Sure. So yeah, you walk up. Which one do you want to go to? Any specific bookcase? One closest to the TV, farthest away? Anything?
The one right next to Jacob's.
Alright. So yeah, you're already close to Jake. So you turn around, there's a bookcase kind of on the wall right next to him, and he's kind of backed away. Like he's backed up, still analyzing you, giving you the up down, trying to really study you. But he's backed away from you. And you walk over to the bookcase and you start removing a couple encyclopedias, and behind it you can just see it's just concrete.
Okay. And then I wanna walk back to Patrick.
Alright. You turn around. Notice these guys having a conversation amongst themselves. Looks like they're just kind of getting to know each other. And you gotta walk past them because you're not interested in conversation too much. You're headed towards Patrick, who's kind of he's sitting on the desk, on the corner of the desk, one leg on the ground, one leg kind of perched up. And he's, he's just got his arms crossed and he's looking at you. And you're walking towards him, and the TV's behind him, and you notice the episode of Big Bang Theory had ended, and it was running through the credits. And then as soon as it gets to the producers, the last things on the end, those give out, and you notice, bam, on the TV screen appears big red numbers, 22 hours.
So I'm next to Patrick right now?
You were next to Patrick.
Babe.
He's like, what's up?
Look at the television.
And he looks over his shoulder and notices that, yeah, it's the timer on the television now, the timer that you guys had seen for 12 years.
Then I want to have
It's still counting down.
turn my doll's head at 180.
Melina looks at it as well.
Well, I know, because I'm looking at it. I want to have a look at these guys.
Oh, you want Melina to watch them? Okay.
Yeah, and be like, guys, the television.
You guys hear that? Look over and there's a man facing away from you, but the head of his doll is turned completely 180, looking over his shoulder at you guys, talking to you.
Fuck. Oh, that's kind of creepy. Yeah, we only got 22 hours left.
It's counting down.
God, I can't wait to leave and do so much blow. I haven't done blow in 12 years.
Alright.
So they're still just in a circle, and I'm like, the doll's still, we should think about what's gonna happen in 22 hours.
Alright, Peanut. I guess, I don't know, should we just go back to our respective, places until, the time? I don't know what's gonna happen.
No, we should all stay here.
Well, I kind of don't want to be in the same room as like.
And you hear footsteps suddenly from behind you, very loud, like hitting the concrete.
Listen, it's like specifically where it's coming from.
Right behind you. You're all looking at the TV. It's behind you.
Is it like...
From which hallway?
Yeah.
Jake's hallway.
Jake, you fucking rat bastard.
You say to him.
So I assume he's running away.
Running away.
Jake is.
He's running down his hallway.
Backwards.
I'm gonna fucking sprint towards him.
Alright.
Let him go. He's a fucking weirdo.
He could be hiding something.
Yeah.
Like a dead roommate.
Yeah, I just sprint down his hallway.
Alrighty. So you take off down the hallway behind him.
With my...
I'm gonna tag.
Wait, with my...
Billy.
You know what?
I'm gonna tag along with Billy, not like tag team Billy.
Oh, wait, no. I thought I had a bonus to speed. Oh. Yeah, I thought so, but I didn't.
I thought so. I thought.
Yeah, so I'm fucking booking it.
Alright, so you're booking it after him. Anyone else can chase him?
Yeah, I'm following with Billy.
Alright. Billy's gonna follow you. Okay.
Yeah.
You grab Billy by the hand and you...
Or, yeah, no, I can't really trust her anymore at this moment.
Yeah. So you grab her by the hand and she follows as you run down, following you. You left it's just like, nah, you didn't even like see what you were doing. You take off. You gonna follow or stay?
No, I'm gonna stay here.
Stay?
I'm gonna get into Patrick's lap and just relax.
Alright, you turn around and like lean upon
Chairs in the
Patrick.
study.
Yeah, there's plenty of... There's like a whole center with like 2 couches and like...
Patrick's lap's the fucking softest,
I'm gonna
bud.
search for Ethernet port.
You know what?
So I search for Ethernet port.
Alright, start looking. So you guys are chasing down the hallway. Just the 3 of you. It's you, and Billy. You're headed down the hallway. And yeah, he gets to his room and slams the door open, wide open, and he runs in and you can just kind of see the illumination from the room kind of spraying out.
So I can't see him.
You cannot see him now. He went right into the room.
Did he close the door?
Behind him? No, he left it wide open.
Ooh, spooky.
But there's light in the room.
There's a lot of light, yeah.
Okay.
It's like spilling into the hallway.
What do you think, Blanco? You wanna...
Did Felix go with that?
Yeah, I'm just
No.
straight.
No one went except those 2.
I'm
and
just
Billy.
straight like booking it in the room, like Jack.
Alright, yeah, you do it.
You going with or are you going to slow down?
I mean, I'll go in. I'm gonna slow down a little bit and I'm gonna like...
Alright,
Now I'm gonna barge in.
I got a daughter to take care of, man. I can't just fucking do something stupid like that.
sure. So you run, you go right through the door frame. Give me a reflex saving throw.
Which D20 should I use? This one.
The
Give me a
loaded.
1, baby. Plus 4, 14.
He's got a 14. Alright, it's good enough. You run in, and immediately, right when you step over, you slide on a liquid on the ground. You hit the couch, but you catch yourself. Like, you look
Oh, it's
down.
hardwood floor.
Huh?
Hardwood floor.
Hardwood floor, correct. You slide across it. You look down, and you can see it now, because as you've approached, you're getting to the door frame, and you notice that he slid across this liquid. A dark red liquid across the entire floor.
It's just wine.
What the shit?
And that is where we will pause. We'll take a break.
Oh shit, dude.
Here we go. Alrighty. Let's bring it back. Okay. So last we left off, you were running into the room, following behind Jake, and you had slid on some very thick red liquid. Alrighty, so you from the outside, you see him, he slides into a couch. You stop with Billy. You notice that he slides into the couch, but you catch yourself. You look down and there's all this really red, thick liquid on the ground.
Yo, you good in there, dude?
Yeah. Holy shit. Holy shit.
You start
What?
you start to lift your foot. It's like really sticky.
I'm just like kind of like shocked right now. I'm just like what the fuck is this? Is there like do I see like a trail?
You do. It looks like there was there was a huge pull of it, and it looked like it had pulled over in front of the door. And then like a drag mark, like a full like line, like really thick, about the width of your shoulders, dragged into one of the back bedrooms. And you're familiar with the layout of these rooms. They're all very similar.
What's your name again?
William.
Yo, William, come back me up on this shit.
Alright, one sec. I'll tell Billy, like, stay right here.
I don't know.
Yeah. Billy, I'm gonna go in there and help Blanco out. If you hear or see anything like it seems like dangerous, just run back to the group. Don't be a hero.
She holds her shower rod tight in her hand. She's like,
What do we say to the god of death?
not today. So she holds that tight and she shakes her head yes in agreement.
Cool.
You walk into the room.
Alright, so I just like get up and then I follow the trail.
So the drag marks go around the couch and through up into the hallway and then into the first bedroom on the right. And it looks like there's some footprints as well. Some red footprints. He had walked through it. He went into that room as well.
Jake! And I start like
Banging on the door?
Yeah.
Okay. So you knock on the door and he doesn't respond.
go to reach for the doorknob.
Okay. Grab the doorknob and it's unlocked.
I still kick the door in. Like,
Alright.
Like, open the door a little bit and then kick it the rest of the way in.
yeah.
Okay. So you open it. Yeah, you just like kick it pretty hard and it flings open. And yeah, in the room, it's very standard what you guys are used to. There's a full-size bed. It's made, but there's like a dead person. Looks like it's a male, a little bit younger than Jake, and he's just in the middle of the floor, just dead.
Okay. What does this person look like?
Okay, so the person's like wearing like looks like they're wearing like a really old flannel, probably something they came in with.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty broad, you can say probably 5'10" to 6 foot in that range. He's got some dirty blonde hair, but his throat is slit from side to side, and the blood is just like all down him. Jesus, all over squirted up on his face, but it looks like it's dried a bit. Mm-hmm. It's still pretty fresh though. You can tell that it's happened recently.
Okay. Alright, so I sprint out of the room, and then I just keep him like, Jake, and I'm gonna tell William, be like, hey, go check this, like, go check the pantry or go check something else. Like, he has to be in here.
I have my little hook blade on guard.
I have no weapon on me, actually.
You don't.
So, what's in my immediate surrounding?
Nothing. There was a couple books and movies
I'll take a book.
in the kitchen, or in the living room. The
Let's
kitchen
grab a
has
book.
silverware. You could probably grab a knife.
Well, whatever is like right next to me.
Alright, so you grab it's like a DVD of like Game of Thrones, and those are really thick and heavy. Just, big seasons.
That's where I got the accent from.
Take the CD and break it.
And you're like holding Game of Thrones season 2 in your hand. It's really heavy. You enter the room. Alright, so you enter the room, see the dead body, and you look around. It doesn't look like there's anyone in there. Other than, the dead body.
No. I wanted to like go scope out the other rooms.
Oh,
and
okay.
those.
So directly across the hall is another bedroom. Where are you? Are you just by his side?
I was gonna go check on that too.
Check it.
So like we'd like split up and
Like either the bathroom or the pantry?
yeah.
Okay. Alright, so you head on past down the hallway towards the bathroom, and you go across into the bedroom across. You open the door, and it's unlocked. You want to go in?
Pick it open.
So you kick it, bam, it opens. You can hear like a...
Is the light on?
Yeah. But it's also, it's lit. You can see in there.
And you just like, I'm like, I think I found him.
You were just down the hallway, almost into the bathroom. You
Well, turn around and
head back.
Mhm.
Right. So you head back down the hallway, and you reach him. You're both standing in the doorway, and just around the corners where the bed is, and you can't see it right from where you're at, but you can hear the...
is the bed, like bolted to the? He's on the other side of the bed. You're saying?
Correct.
All right. Is it like bolted to the ground?
They are, yeah, they're heavy. I mean,
Okay.
I don't know if they're bolted,
I'm just
but
gonna like fucking try and kick it.
kick it into him. You couldn't kick it. It's heavy.
That's what I mean.
It's got like shelves underneath, like that you could pull out.
I just want to rip the fucking like covers from him and just be like,
Okay. Well, he's on the other side of the bed, so you want to rip the covers. And, I mean, he's not in the bed. He's on like the other side.
oh, okay, gotcha. He's like, okay, gotcha. I just want
That's
to
where the
go.
noise is coming from.
Want to go over to him and just like grab him.
So you go to walk around the bed, and you see he's like in the corner, like curled up and like shaking.
Yeah. Jake, what did you fucking do?
And he looks up at you. He was trying to leave.
Alright, and then I just fucking like, boom, punch him.
Punch him directly in the face.
Yeah.
Dude.
Sorry, I'm a little bit aggressive.
Roll for armor class.
To like just knock him out.
No, just be like,
Hit him hard.
Fucking beat his ass.
Passion.
14 plus strength.
Yeah,
16.
You get him. So you like walk up and you grab him by the shirt, like kind of pick him up a bit so he's not curled up in a ball anymore, and you just deck him in the face for. It's 1d4 for melee hits.
4. Holy shit, didn't even hit him
So you
that hard.
fucking hit him in the face, and he just like is stunned, like kind of like his just nose immediately starts to bleed, and you've stunned him pretty good, like 'cause you hit him so hard right in the face. He's like dazed.
Sorry, William, that was a bit aggressive.
Hey man, that guy's a fucking freak.
I'm trying to talk to me like, what fucking happened?
And he's like looking around and like bleeding from the nose, and he's just like kind of limp. You're just holding him, and he doesn't respond.
Damn, I didn't mean to hit him that hard.
I mean, we can tie him up and wait around.
Is there like water in the kitchen or something like that?
Yeah.
Can you go get some water or like some paper towels? Like
Are we trying to waterboard this guy?
no.
Paper towel.
Just want
Paper towels, water.
Bro, I'm just asking, alright?
I don't know. Just,
Yeah, I'll go get a glass of water.
Just the glass.
Well, how much water should I?
only
How much water do you need?
just
Are you,
grab a
are you
fucking-
trying to just like wake it? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, a glass of water
Yeah.
would be fine.
Alright, you go and get a glass of water and come back, and
A
he's
tall glass.
he looks a little more like in it when you come back with the glass of water. But yeah, he's still just a smidgen dazed.
Try slapping him, but not too hard.
Can you talk?
You can ask him a question.
What
Greet it.
what happened, Jake?
He's like, he tried to leave me.
And why did you kill him for that?
He was gonna leave me.
I don't think he likes to be left alone.
God damn it. You're a fucking freak.
You say that to him?
Yeah.
Alrighty. You see his hand starts to like reach behind his back. Sorry, Siri.
His phone goes off.
His phone goes off. He starts to like reach behind his back, like to scratch. It looks like.
Yeah. I just fucking grab his arm.
All right.
Just try to restrain him.
All right. Give me
Pin him to the ground.
sure. Give me some strength. See if you can hold him. He's gonna resist.
14.
Ooh. All right. So he goes to reach. He's reaching behind his back to scratch or something. You grab his arm and just kind of like force him against the wall, like where his arms are just both exposed and he can't reach anything. You're holding him by like the biceps, like against the wall.
How is he like strong? Like for an old dude? Like
He's not that old. He's like in his 50s. But no, he's not like super strong. He's enough that you're holding him.
Since he's got him pinned to the wall, where we kind of like search his body,
Sure, if you wanna.
like give him a little pat-ski,
Sure.
just like a search. You know?
Give me a search check.
Oh.
Alright. You run over and like
Natural one.
it's in a corner and there's a bed in between and the wall on the other, and you like kinda have to reach around him and you start like feeling up his legs and feeling like his whole there's nothing.
He's got a bed behind him.
So
alright, I want to try to intimidate him.
sure. What do you want to say? How do you want to intimidate him?
I'm just gonna say fuck, what was I gonna say? I just completely lost it.
I want to know you.
I want to know you. Do you have any? I'm gonna say like, what did you use to kill him? And give me whatever you fucking have, or else I'm gonna kill you.
You mugged him?
That's intimidation as hell.
Yeah.
Roll for charisma. Roll for intimidate.
Oh my god, a natural 1 again, dude.
All right. You say to him, you yell at this guy, and you go, "Hey, like, what did you use to kill him? What do you have on you? Give me what you have." And he just spits in your face, blood, because you punched him. Blood all over your face. He was less than intimidated by you.
Alright, so this dude's totally not complying with anything.
I'm sure he just murdered someone.
And he just also spit in my face.
Ooh, shit.
Yeah. So I'm
That's assault.
I'm gonna sucker punch him again.
Second punch. Give me a roll.
It's at 8 plus 4, 12.
Okay. So, he spits in your face and you immediately let go of his bicep and you just bring across a right cross across his jaw. Bam! Roll for damage.
Please don't be a 4. It's a 4.
Bam! You hit him in the jaw and you can hear a crack, like a very loud crack. You just fucking hit him super hard and
Non-lethal.
it's just like fucking, he's super dazed. He lets out kind of like a he starts like coughing.
Alright, well,
Tight.
yeah. So I'd say, William, let's just fucking tie this nutcase up and just fucking...
Sounds good to me.
Or else I'm gonna fucking kill him. Just get really dark.
Do we use like bed sheets? Like we don't really have anything to
Just
tie him up.
swaddle him. Yeah.
Make him into a like a
Little burrito.
blanket burrito.
Just hang him like Epstein.
He didn't kill himself, dude.
Yeah, we can just use bed sheets or, whatever.
Shoelaces,
Duct
belt.
tape.
Do we have belts?
Yeah, belt would work too.
But also, if I take my belt off, how baggy are my pants?
Wait, is he wearing a belt? He's probably wearing a belt.
Yeah, we can use his belt too.
Yeah.
For some reason I just imagine him dressed like Jesus.
Are we trying to?
Why? He's wearing blue and jeans. We said that.
I know.
Alright.
With the hair,
Yeah, he doesn't look a thing like Jesus.
Yeah, let's just take his belt and then, just wrap around his hands.
Okay. You do that. There's a use rope, which I will use for your belt. Use belt.
His belt.
Give me a roll for that.
What's it under?
It's under dex.
No, that's easy.
What do you think? 1.
What is that?
10.
4. 14.
14. You have a +4 to strength and dex? Dang, killer. You're strong.
I
Oh.
only had 2 plus 4s.
Anyway, so, you successfully just, wrap the belt around his forearms behind him, and you pull it tight. Stretches his shoulders, but yeah, you get it, a loop, and bam. He is tied up at the arms.
Is he coherent still?
He's kind of bleeding out of his face a lot.
Yeah. It'd be like that sometimes.
Do you want
Clearly.
to spit on him?
No. Oh god, I'll just start fucking. What should we do? I don't want to think the others that I'm a fucking weirdo. He spit in my face, dude.
My daughter can't be around this kind of shit. Only I'm allowed to spit in her face.
Well, do we just kill him?
No.
I kind of want to kill him.
No, I don't know. What? Dude,
What?
no.
I didn't say anything.
I didn't say that.
Hey, man.
You were thinking it.
Oh my god. Alright, hear me out here, right? This guy doesn't want to leave. So we just tie him up and leave him here. We close the fucking door. He'll die that way. There you go. You get your murder.
We also don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, we do only have 20-something hours left. Are people gonna come in here and grab us? I don't want to. Dude, I can't. People can't know this happened. This is kind of fucked up.
They're already going to know it happened because there's a fucking dead dude with his throat slit. Blood out all over the place. Ooh. Okay, so we kill him, right? But we make it look like we killed each other at the same time kind of thing.
Well, when we go back to to the others? Aren't they going to wonder what happened in here?
Just tell him that. No, we can't do this.
Should we make him hang himself?
Okay, Jeffrey.
With a broken jaw.
I mean,
Yeah. We could put him in the bathtub and maybe put a toaster next to him. So when he wakes up and he's all like, "What the hell happened?" He shocks himself.
that's
Kind of feasible.
that's definitely possible. Well,
What do you think, dude? I think. Do you want? I mean, I don't think we should kill him, but if that is in the road that we end up taking, I don't know. I'm not opposed to it, I guess.
well, we need to get more answers out of this guy. I mean, he says that he killed that man because he wanted to leave.
Right, which means he didn't want him to leave him. He's pretty upfront about that.
I want to know more about the guy that he killed, though.
Did you search his pockets or anything for like a wallet, maybe anything?
No. Maybe you go do that, and I'll try to wake him up and try to get more answers out of him.
All right, I'll try it. Last time I tried to search something, it didn't go too well.
You just went blind. You're like,
All right, I'll go search the body. Just be careful, dude.
Alrighty. So you he's like on the bed. You like lay him down on the bed, and his arms are tied behind him. He's laying there. You head into the room across the hall. There's a guy laying there. It's real bloody. And hey, you just want to search him?
Yeah.
Give me a search check.
Plus, was it wisdom?
It is a wisdom.
So 10.
No, it's intelligence. Sorry.
Ah, shit.
Search
9.
Search check, sir. It's intelligence. Anyway, it's 9. So you start searching him, but he's dead. He's not too hard to search. You start feeling up his legs and his pockets and stuff, and it doesn't look like he really has anything on him. Looks like
no wallet, no nothing.
not in his pockets.
Maybe in his bedroom.
Okay.
Is he in his bedroom?
Yeah. Well, you don't know which one of them is in which
Right.
bedroom, but
I mean, I'm sure I could tell which one's crazy or not based off of
how the room looks.
room.
Yeah. So you want to search the room? You just take
Like the
10.
nightstand or some shit.
Yeah, just take 10. Start looking around the room. And yeah, you check the nightstand, you check a couple of wardrobes, and you do come across a leather wallet.
Open that bad boy up. Does it say BAMF on it?
No, it doesn't. It's just a standard leather wallet, brown leather. So you pull it out, you open it. There's a identification for Colorado, and his name is Bruce Ellis. Says he was born in 1972. He's 6'1". He's white male.
Alright, I'm gonna take that and put it in my pocket.
Take his ID, okay.
Alright.
Keep looking through.
Yeah, I want to shuffle through to see if I can find like his history, like
A couple credit cards, stuff like that.
and business cards.
And you pull it out, and he's got like a black card. You know what I mean? Like
shit.
heavy as hell. It's metal.
Paperweight.
So you know this guy's got money. You can just tell. You open up the cash. There's like $5,000 in cash inside of it. And you just you look through a couple more things. There's a bunch of business cards to different companies with random names on them, stuff that you just like wouldn't recognize at all. You don't recognize any of the.
Do any of the companies intertwine with like what they do? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, like what he does.
Right.
None of them have his name on it, so you don't know for sure. All you know is that like all of these are different business cards. You know, like he has like random ones like Omnitech, stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Bunch of different like tech organizations, it seems. Bunch of stuff with the
None that I
word
would
tech
know.
in it. None that you would recognize, really.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, just
Okay. I might
Looks
put the ID back in the wallet and then take the wallet with me.
okay. So you put the ID in the wallet. So yeah, put that in. It's got $5,000 cash in it. You just put it in your pocket. And you want to head back over to the room?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'll go back to.
Head over to the room.
Meanwhile, I'm just trying to shake him, throw some water on him, or no response.
I mean, like he's mumbling, but you fucked his jaw up. He's like, yeah, well, not with his hand though, because it's tied. He's like, he's like putting his face like into the pillow a little bit, because like maybe the pressure kind of relieves some pain.
Well, while he's in the room, I'm just like, I'm going to kill you if you don't start fessing up.
He's like crying.
Yeah.
His fucking black, greasy hair is like bunched up as he like lays it on the pillow. It's like getting.
Who was that man? Translation.
You don't know. You wanna roll for foreign language? No.
I mean, I know Spanish.
Script.
No, yeah, decipher script.
All right, I'm gonna try to intimidate him again.
Okay.
Hey, 21.
All right. What are you saying?
I said I'm going to kill you if you don't start fessing up.
And he starts crying some more, like pretty hard. And he's terrified. You can tell he's very intimidated.
And I like raise my fist and I'm like, better start making some sentences out of that fucked up jaw before I kill you.
Okay, it hurts. It hurts. Okay, he was gonna leave.
Jesus Christ, I fucked this dude up accidentally.
Why?
Alright, so you get pretty much all that, and then you enter the room.
Yeah, can I do it all cool, like I'm a cop, like found the name of our Vic?
Yeah, I guess.
Hell yeah.
Which one?
I found his wallet. Dude's name is Bruce Ellis. And quite a bit of money. Don't know if that's going to be worth anything, but you know, we can split it, baby. And and some business cards and stuff here. Check it out. We'll keep the money.
All right. Yep. So you take it, and you're keeping the cash?
Hell yeah.
Whoa.
I said we'll split 50-50, but I don't know if you're going to jip me right now.
I know.
I don't know if you're going to keep it all. Yeah. Alrighty, so you take it from him, and you start like, running through some of the stuff, right? You're looking through all this information and a couple of the business cards, which pretty unrecognizable. You've seen
Anything that I would know of, like,
You don't know any of, like, you don't know Omnitech, you don't know, like, Bridge Tech, stuff like that. Like, everything has tech on it. But there is one that you do recognize. And it's someone you know that your business partners had done dealings with before. They had kind of, like, moved some weapons for him and stuff. And it was for a business called Biotech. It's like, there's a card in there, it says Biotech. And you don't recognize the name on it. It says, like, Francis Elroy or something. You don't recognize the name Francis Elroy, but you do recognize the business
general
Biotech.
Okay.
All you know is that a lot of like weapons had been like transferred to Biotech at some point. You don't know why. You just know that they bought a huge supply.
Where was like my connect through them?
Well, it would have been through Carlos.
Okay. Ay, Dios mío.
Ay, Dios mío.
So I take that specific card and like, how much cash was in there? I added to you.
5,000.
Pony up the dough, boy.
Come on. 50-50.
I don't know, man. I have a daughter. I'm just kidding.
Alright.
75.
I take the $25.
$2,500 all in 100s.
Put this on red, baby.
Okay. So I think we're gonna have to kill this man.
Why do you think that?
Well, seeing how his jaw is so fucked up to the point that he can't even formulate sentences.
I don't know, man. I don't think we should kill him. We should definitely leave him tied up here and shut the door behind him, or us, I mean. So that he's not trying to kill other people either, because, come on.
I mean, if he can't fess up to me, he probably can't fess up to anyone, because he can't really speak right now because his jaw's so fucked up.
Someone hit him.
Yeah. But don't you think it looks a little sus if someone were to find him in this position with...
I mean, as long as it looks like we are trying to put, say, an animal in a cage rather than just killing someone. You know what I'm saying? It looks a little better.
I mean, that's fine. The world's ending anyways, so.
You'll know that, dude.
And then while you're in the mid-conversation, you just hear from, the entertainment room through the door, Dad?
God
Dad?
damn it.
And then we cut back to you guys. So, you see the guys take off down the hallway. They run on down the hallway, and none of you choose to follow. But, yeah, you're all just kind of, still there. You see them all run away. Kelly's like, oh my goodness. What do you think they're going to do to him?
I don't know. I don't really care. The guy's a weirdo.
Yeah, but maybe it's just being down here that's done it to him, huh?
Maybe. I mean, being alone for 12 years would definitely be kind of rough.
Yeah, I mean, sir, you're strange. She's addressing the guy with the ventriloquist doll. Was being down here hard for maybe the mentally ill? That was the face right there.
It's my face, too.
I'm not gonna say a word. I'm just gonna stare right at her.
I'm just like, Kelly, shut up.
She is blonde.
But then I
Sit
want to
down.
be caressing Patrick to the back of his skull.
He's just like,
It's a different situation, all right? He
Little tickles.
obviously had someone with him to sustain what little sanity he has.
yeah.
This guy, on the other hand, seems to be alone, and he's a little weird.
Maybe he just needs someone to talk to.
Well,
Good luck now.
he's about to have 3 people to talk to.
I don't know.
I think they got it under control, all right? They seem like they know what they're doing, and yeah, just don't worry about it, Kelly.
It's all fine.
Just don't worry, all right? We're gonna be fine. We're counting down here. We're about to get out of here, and then we can go back to whatever's out there for us. We'll see.
Well, what's out there? We don't know. It could be nothing. If there was a nuclear strike, what if it's dangerous to breathe out there?
Could be nothing. Could be dangerous. But obviously, someone had a plan here. They had a time limit. And if we already met all these people, we didn't know other people were here, so I'm assuming once we get out there, there may be more people than this. You know what I'm saying? There may be more than us.
Okay. Patrick kind of leans over to you. He's like, Melina, girl. Man, it's just getting weird, man. And I don't know, man. What you think we should You want to just go back to the room and decompress, chill out?
I think we should stay here.
All right.
Keep an eye.
Yo, I trust. I trust, but it's just there's a lot going on right now, man. So I do what you do. I stick with you.
This guy's not crazy after all.
My love for you, I will protect you through and through.
I love you, girl.
I love you more.
All right. There's people around. You won't make me cry.
Open my laptop.
All
See if I start getting any kind of signal again.
right. So you start. You pop it open, and strangely, for the first time, there's some type of connection that you can make. It's it's not like a Wi-Fi signal, but it's something pops up on your computer where you're able to finally realize there's something in the room. I'll click on that. All right. So yeah, it embeds into it pulls up a giant page of code, but since you're pretty experienced, you can read it out. And you can see its schematics in a way to be able to realize basically there was a giant trigger, essentially a timed stuff, and it was at 24. You can read that at 24 hours the doors were to open and stuff like that. So, and then you can read this a little bit more code, and it says at hour 0 the doors relock. They'll reseal.
Interesting. Just say that while I'm looking at my computer.
Huh?
Let's just say that while I'm looking at my computer.
Interesting. Out loud. Okay. Because what's interesting?
Close it.
Close the laptop so she can't see.
Well, it seems this is all according to plan.
But whose plan?
I don't know. That's what I've been asking you for years, Kelly.
Fair enough.
I don't know.
Can I talk to Patrick?
Sure.
Cool. Patrick, my love.
What's up, girl?
Do you trust these people?
Man, that's a deep question, man. Like, shit. Like, you know we don't know them, but like at the same time, like, they the first people we done met in like 12 years. So like, you know, I'm open, you know, like even like, you know, like I'm open to anyone. You know what I mean? Like I'll chat with anyone. Let's have a good conversation, you know what I mean?
So when I get off Patrick's lap,
Yeah. You hop up.
be like, babe.
You face him?
Yeah,
So you hop up, turn around and face him.
Babe, you should talk to them.
Yo, about what?
Just give me your input about them. Introduce yourself.
Alright. Will you stick with me? We'll go talk to him.
I always will.
Alright, girl, let's do this. And Patrick approaches you and Kelly. He's like, "Yo, man, what you doing on that computer?"
Trying to find a signal or anything really.
Yo, you think there's like still signals and shit up out there?
There's some code running somewhere around here.
Oh no shit, like what's that mean?
You know, like how computers run, like ones and zeros, you know?
Oh right, like Morse code. Like Morse code. Like Zach Morris code. I got you.
Kinda, yeah, but for computers. It's... Anyways, there's... Like, these doors are programmed somehow through some computer system. Obviously, that's how they open, that's how this timer counts down, so on and so forth. But yeah, I just was able to get into the code here, and it looks like, you know, it was programmed this way to open at 24 hours. And then it says at 22 hours, the doors are going to close again.
That's in like 15 minutes, yo.
Well, I guess we better check on Jack and then, or not Jack, Jake.
Alright, shit. Okay, okay. Well, like, okay, they closing, but like, should we be like in this room or should we like be in our room? Like when it happens, yo?
I'm not sure. Wasn't very specific.
You want to like take another look or something and like maybe give me some more info, yo? Because I'm like, you ain't giving me nothing. You ain't giving me nothing right now. And like, you know,
Sure.
I feel you for sure. But like,
Yeah. I'll take another look, see what I can learn. I'll return to Felix. And be like, hey,
he's like kind of over by himself, just like looking around, just like amazed by the room and all that shit.
hey, you.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, hi.
So we got a little bit of a problem. I'm gonna need you to chase after your friend. Or we'll just run down the hallway a little bit, start yelling, tell them to get back out this way as fast as they can.
Oh no shit. Okay, I can do that. Jamie?
Jesse.
Jesse. Jesse, you got it, Uncle Jesse. All right. And he takes off down the hall, just starts running. And yeah, he's like gone.
Flip my laptop back open and
All right. So you flip it back open and start doing some coding, and you're looking into it. And, yeah. Why don't you give me an intelligence check for hacking?
You didn't even roll a d20.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
not
great.
a D20 at all. It's a D12.
where'd this come from up here?
2.
+3.
5. All right, so you do some. You start getting into it, and yeah, you don't really notice anything. Like there's more code, but you just like I don't know. It's kind of hard for you to understand. It's a little jumbled, and you're not really understanding how to put it together.
Like looks a little advanced here. Maybe give me a few more minutes.
All right, I can take that. Sure. Okay, I can take that. And he like turns to you and he like head bobs you over, like let's go talk in the corner to Adarin.
I just follow.
Okay, so you guys like head off to the side. He's like, "Yo, man, they seem chill, man. They chill."
My trust is in my love with you.
Yo, I can dig it.
If you trust, you have to trust them. Then I love you more.
Yo, girl, I can dig that. Like, yo, come in here, give me a kiss, girl. He like leans in. That's what you kiss like? That's the sound of you kissing? He kisses you. And you continue to hack and all that stuff in your code. And it's just going to take you a couple minutes. And then you hear Billy yell to you.
Yeah.
So back to you guys in the room, and you've heard Billy call out to you. And this guy's tied up on the bed.
Well, I'm gonna shuffle Billy the hell out of there. She doesn't need to be seeing that. She's 15.
Okay. All right. So you go in the living room, and she's kind of just in the doorway. She sees all the blood, but doesn't really like understand it too much. I mean, like she knows what blood is, but like she's not too worried. She was more worried about like contacting you, and you can see behind her, it's Felix. He had like caught up and said to call for you guys.
Gotcha. Like,
So you see her.
yeah.
Are you following? Oh, you're staying in the room. Okay. So you just see the two of them in the doorway.
Like, what's up, Felix?
Hey man, like, Jamie, the fucking weird dude, not the weird dude, not the weird dude, but the other dude. He needs you guys in the main room, in the other room.
All right.
So like, if we want to like, and what the fuck? He just then notices.
Does Blanca hear all this?
He can hear talking, but he can't hear like all the words. He's like, but he does hear very plainly. What the fuck? Obviously, it's him noticing the blood on the rug.
I'll like casually like just like open the door and just like close it like nonchalantly.
Okay, so you walk out,
Yeah,
close it
like,
behind you.
oh, what's up, guys?
Yo, apparently we need to like.
Oh, no, but
What?
what is? You're just gonna die? What the hell, man? What's this?
What? What's?
It's blood.
There's blood all over the floor, and you're just gonna ignore me?
It's not blood. It's just red wine.
Do
Charisma.
charisma and see if you can bluff him.
12, 3, 15.
Oh, so you're like, it's just red wine. Seems a lot thicker than red wine.
It's just like a little aged.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's older. It's coagulated.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. But anyway, the Jamie dude needs us.
Who's Jamie?
He was the dude with the girl with the
thinking of
blonde
Jesse.
girl.
Oh, the weird one.
No. The weird one is like Amy. Amy? Yeah, I think that's Amy.
Well, just wait. Why do they need us?
He's like, dude, he found some info and he's got to share it with you.
All right,
really
then just go. Then you take.
I'm taking my daughter the fuck out of there.
Yeah, you guys can just go back. I'll be there in a second. It's fine.
You're just gonna chill out in the room? What? Were you gonna clean up all the red wine?
Well, I mean,
Hold on, where's that one dude at?
What? Who?
The greasy black hair dude? Fucking Professor Snape looking motherfucker?
The weird dude?
The weird dude, but not like the weird dude.
The weird super,
dude.
Oh. I don't know, man. He wasn't in here. He must have like
But you were like
escaped.
Escaped?
Yeah.
Well, he's probably you gonna bluff him?
Ooh, 19 plus 3. That's a 21.
He's like, escaped? To where?
I mean, there must have been like an underground like system or something like that. Obviously, he knew of something. He ran out. Duh.
Holy
Yo, don't you have to go practice your lines somewhere? Like,
holy crap. All right, man. We're going to head back. I'll take them two back and we'll just catch up.
We'll just meet up. Okay,
Just catch up.
Fine. 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yeah, be there.
Cool, man. All right, and he's like guide you. He's like, come on, girl and guy, let's do it.
Okay.
All right, you guys head down the hall.
Am I by myself now?
You're by yourself now.
Okay. I would like to drag Jake from that room into the room with the dead body.
Okay, so you go and grab Jake, and he's like, been like kind of squirming a bit, but yeah, you're able to pull him into the next room pretty easily.
Okay.
Because he's pretty light. He's like kind of scrawny. He's not built or anything. He's a little tall, but he's not like bulky or anything. So.
Yeah. So put him in the room, and then I take the belt that's off of him and put it around his neck and asphyxiate him.
You remove the belt.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a quick reflex check, just real fast.
4 plus 4, 8.
Okay, so you remove the belt, and immediately you see him he rips his jeans, rips them down the side, and reaches down his pants. He removes a big fucking Bowie knife.
Holy
He
shit!
pulls it out and he takes a swing at you, and you're able to it took him a second, so you're seeing him remove it, and you backed up a bit, and he took a swing at you with this Bowie knife, and
Shit. Wait, can he just get up?
well, no, he's kind of he just kind of turned over onto his back because he was
Gotcha.
on the floor, and he just turned over. Now you got the belt in your hand, and he swung at you with the Bowie knife, and you backed up, and you got the belt in your hand.
Okay. I guess I'll just go for the kangaroo, dude.
All right, the kangaroo is that? All right, well, he's on the ground already.
That's even easier.
It sure is. No, it really is. If you want to, I'm trying to find you. There you are. Perfect. If you want to roll with a plus, advantage, but with a what's it called?
Bonus.
With a bonus, a +2 bonus because he's already on the ground.
Is that a dex?
Yep, +2 to dex just because of that.
Okay. 15 plus 6 is 21.
Okay, so you very successfully kangaroo him. Bam!
Damage.
So can you describe this kangaroo though?
4.
It's his attack, and I'll explain it now. So, kangaroo is one of his skill attacks. So what you do is you've got the belt in your hand. He takes a swing at you. He's already on the ground, so you've successfully kangaroo.
Pretty much
him.
just stomp.
You jump in the air and you bring both of your feet down, full force onto his chest, and you do 4 damage to his rib cage. So when you hit him, you can just feel as your feet cave in his rib cage. And stabs into him, just deep in your foot. It feels like stepping in jelly or something, or really mucky mud, man.
so
You go
fucked up.
so deep into his chest, and his entire rib cage just concaves into it, piercing through his heart. He lets out a and lets go of the knife, and after he convulses for about 30 seconds, dies.
Okay. Now I would like to play, or fake the scene.
Set up? How do you want to set it up?
Yeah, just pretty much just want it to look like he killed himself, hung himself essentially.
With bashed in the
What I was
chest
gonna
cavity.
say, you might want to put a bookshelf on top of him or something.
That actually, yeah, that would be a good idea. Actually, honestly,
You can asphyxiate him, so what you can do is
Yeah.
you prop him up against the bed. There's a bedpost. What
Yeah.
you do is you tie it around the belt around his neck, and then you tie it very tightly around the bedpost as hard as you can. And it looks like he was kind of hanging himself from the bedpost.
Yeah.
And he's limp as hell, so
yeah,
looked like it was a pretty easy way to asphyxiate him.
cool. I would like to take the Bowie knife, go to the kitchen, wash myself off, so it looks like nothing happened, and then
Sure. And you don't really have any you have a little bit of bruising and blood on your hand, but nothing crazy. So yeah, you wash your hands, put the Bowie knife in your
also want to wash the knife too.
sure.
Yeah.
Wash the dry blood off of it because it had been pretty dry at this point. Your face. Wash your face.
Oh. Oh,
You spit in your
oh
face.
yeah, I feel like I forgot about that. Yeah. I just
So you're washing your hands, you wash your face, you get all the blood off you. There's a little bit of stain on your shirt. Just a little bit of blood stain, just a smidgen. And yeah, you're able to get the blood all off the knife. You want to like...
just have a nosebleed.
Okay. Alright. Alright, so yeah, you're good to go. You're all clean other than the small bit of dry blood on your shirt, and the Bowie knife's clean. You want to
Completely conceal it.
conceal in your belt.
Cool.
Alrighty. You are all set to go. You have staged a crime. So, we cut back to you guys. So you had been hacking for about like 3 or 4. It took him like probably 5 minutes to stage that. So you were hacking, and Billy and you had come back into the room with Felix. She just stuck by your side, and you see him kind of on his computer just like typing away.
Yo, what's up, Jamie?
It's Jesse.
Ah, shit. Sorry. Jesse, how's it going, dude?
We got a problem or a blessing, depending on how you look at it, I guess. I don't know. Supposedly these doors are closing in about 10 minutes.
You look at the clock, and it shows 22 hours, 8 minutes on the clock.
Some doors. Trying to figure out which doors.
Gotcha. So don't go in the rooms? I mean, there's more free roam around these parts, it seems.
Well, that's what I'm assuming. I guess we'll have an answer here in a second.
So you keep hacking. Give me a decipher script.
Cipher script.
Intelligence.
Nice.
Oh,
Hell yeah, boy.
That is 18.
Dab on that shit. You start deciphering the script hella hard, and you're like typing up, and you start to realize what this code means. It shows that all 5 of these doors, there's 5 doors, and they all open at the 24-hour mark. You notice that at the 22-hour mark, they're all going to close again. And then you realize at the 0 mark, a 6th door that is not coded, that is not in any of the other coding, that door will open.
Well, it's a good thing we're all here, I guess. But there's supposedly another door that's going to be opening, from what I can tell here.
Well, why would it make sense for all of the other doors to close, like to seal back up again, when we're told to wait until the 0 mark that the doors would open anyway, right?
I'm not sure. I see anything else in the code about what might happen when the
All you know is that all of the 5 doors close, and at the 0 mark, a 6th door will open.
Man, I'm not sure. All I can assume is maybe our rooms are gonna get incinerated.
Well,
That's a pretty crazy, like, insinuation. Insinuation. Assumption.
Assumption, insinuation, incineration.
They're all the same.
Yeah, but I mean, it makes sense.
Why?
I'll say it makes the opposite sense unless whoever built these things were wanting us to die anyway.
Well, I think, you know,
We were proper rule followers.
or not really the government, someone higher power, probably higher power than the government, put us here in the first place. Obviously, they're gonna. I mean, it seems like they're gonna send us back out there, but we'll see. I guess once the 6th door opens at the 0 mark. But obviously, they'd probably want to cover their tracks of any history that they might have had, you know,
Right.
prior to this event. So just, you know, kind of incinerating the evidence would make sense. Just an assumption.
Yeah, but then why wouldn't they just put in the rules like when the door opens at the 24-hour mark, leave? The doors would, like, you'd think that'd be in the contracts that we all signed.
I mean, there was no contract.
Am I still over in the corner with Patrick?
Well, yeah, but you guys can hear him talking. I mean, you're not too far off.
I want to approach them closer
Yeah.
with Patrick.
Engage in conversation. Sure.
While holding Patrick's hand, of course.
Sure. Of
Of
course.
course.
Naturally.
Patrick's like your second doll.
It's not a doll.
Where'd you put your hand to make him talk?
Yes, sir. plan.
Except. So explain the room again. Is there like food in the room? Like,
There's no food in the room. The entirety of the room, as you walk in, there's 5 corridors,
How much-
2 on each side and 1 on the end, which is directly across from a desk, pretty large desk, and a big TV that now has red numbers counting down, almost at the 22-hour mark.
like how much time till 22?
It's about 6 minutes now. 6 minutes now. So you get that 22-hour mark coming up. All of the walls are lined with bookshelves, all with just random kind of crappy books, encyclopedias, dictionaries, a couple like maybe like anatomy books, some like educational books in a sense, but not like novels that are interesting to read. In the center of the room, you have 2 couches and a coffee table in the middle of the 2 couches, and then there's like 2 chairs on each end, like kind of like not recliners, but like more loungy chairs, and they're all made of leather. And then on the ground, it's all just concrete. Just a big concrete floor. And the top, it's just a standard ceiling, really flat, no like divots or anything. And then like there's like built-in lighting, like kind of like plexiglass on the ceiling that's allowing light to come in to the room.
Food. Melinda will be hungry. So now I want to run with Patrick down back to our corridor and our room and just grab some food.
Alrighty. So you and Patrick cook it down your hallway, all the way down to your room. As you were leaving, you noticed, the clock was at 5 minutes now, and you start cooking down that way. And as you run out of the room, you enter the room. You kind of see like him and Patrick like run down the hallway as you enter.
They run down the hallway?
They run down a different hallway.
Like where our rooms
They're
are.
all-
Yeah,
back to the
and you were coming back from
From the... Okay.
Jake's room.
Where are you going?
You guys are already here. Yeah.
Oh.
You guys see him?
I opened my bag. You said something about food, right? I'll show you like a little bit of all the rations I have left.
Yeah.
Nobody ever asked anything. They just go for it. Was it
Wait.
you want a bag of chips?
Yeah, sure.
Do I have
Kelly's-
bags of chips?
Kelly smiles and she like pulls out her own chips.
You like barbecue too, huh?
Start eating some barbecue
No,
chips.
she doesn't actually eat like that. That'd be
No, she's
for
pretty.
22 hours.
You got any
Prissy as hell.
sour cream and onion in there?
Ooh, I can look.
Do a search check. Search for that sour cream and onion.
Oh, dude.
No sour cream and onion.
Well, let's see if I have.
Salt and vinegar.
Ooh, naughty pickle.
Ew.
Oh yeah, baby.
You've got pickled chips.
Gross. No one wants us
That's
anyways.
fine.
Well, those are fire.
That works.
-2 to intelligence for eating pickled chips. So, yeah, you enter the room and they're all kind of just sitting around, all like showing their food, like that they had brought.
Oh, you guys didn't tell me it was dinner time?
Well, it's
Just
more like
snack
snack time.
No. Well,
Just like a bag of pickle chips.
no.
I go hungry. Whatever.
I have so much food in my bag.
Oh,
Were you
Not trying to
sure?
like flex on you, but like I have like taquitos. I have some enchiladas. I have some takis.
is there a microwave anywhere around here to like?
There's no mic.
Not in that room.
You never had a cold taquito?
Never frozen taquito.
I just really like to break my. I mean, they're definitely not frozen at this point. Why would you say like Takis, dude? A taquito.
Should have told E-Golf and his friend from the Green Mile that before they started taking off.
That's funny.
Flame.
Fucking burn. Speaking of John Coffee, you guys are at the room. You made it to the room, and as you enter, you can look behind you and you see that the counter above the door is now at 3 minutes and 23 seconds.
Hurry up.
Patrick, stay here.
All right, and Patrick like stays at the door. He's like, "You got it."
And I run in and Is there like another bag I can like? I don't know if I have to like search, check or something.
You still have a ton of room in your bag.
Okay, cool.
So
Then I just want to.
you only put clothes in there.
Stuff it full of grapefruits because Patrick loves that, of course.
Sure.
Um,
Racist as all hell. No. No.
grapefruit.
He ate grapefruit. No. Yeah, you go in, and like all your food that's left over pretty much is like, I mean, yeah, there's some good stuff, but yeah, you fill it with like grapefruits and blah blah blah, like everything
and then
that's near.
And then I just want to run right back out.
Alrighty. So you get to the pantry and you start throwing shit in your bag.
Mhm.
Fill it up, zip it up, it's like full as hell, and then you run out, and as you're running out, you see that the clock shows like 32 seconds once you hit the room.
Just freaking spread out. Grab Patrick by his hand.
Alrighty. So you grab Patrick.
We just run back to the boys.
Alrighty. So you go past the door, which is still wide open.
there.
It's at 32 seconds. You guys in the room can see that it's like counting down 30, 29, 28. You guys are all sprinting.
Just watching the code on my laptop.
Yeah, you guys are sprinting, and as you're like going, it's a pretty long hallway. And then you guys are in the room again, running down this hallway, and then you guys see 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hour 22. And then it goes under hour 22. You hear from behind you a loud slamming of a door. It's as if the door just slammed on its own, just very loudly. And then you look back, the door's closed. Keep running.
Just keep running towards
All right.
where everybody's
Towards
at.
the opening. All right. So you guys hear like the echoes of all these doors closing. 5 different doors. Doo, 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 doo. And then all of a sudden, the walls, or the openings to where these are, suddenly like a wall starts to like, it's like coming down, sealing off the hallways from the room. It's moving slowly. You see this from the distance that it just starts to go down.
Oh shit. Well, I mean, I'm fucking running.
I'm fucking
I'm just gonna run as fast as I can and.
All right. Give me a run. Do your full dexterity.
Oh no.
Is that a D12 or D20?
That's a 20.
I fucking hate.
Would you roll?
That's a natty 1.
No, it
Oh,
was
seven.
Oh, I thought it was 1. My bad.
11. I got 11.
You got 11 dexterity? Okay, no, that's not too bad.
I thought it was 1.
Yeah, it would have been real bad as one. So you start sprinting, right? And you've got Patrick, or you don't have Patrick by the hand. You have the bag because it's heavy. You're holding the bag, and you got Melon over your shoulder, and you start sprinting. And Patrick starts to fall behind, just a smidgen, but not too far. And you guys are running. You're getting closer, and it's at about the 3/4 mark. There's only 3/4 of the opening left. And you guys see this from in the room. It's just
Shit. Alright. You, help me. I want to take the desk. I want to try and push it like underneath the...
It's the move right there, dude. That's the move. Give me a strength check, all 3 of you.
Holy shit! All right.
Damn.
Fuck.
What do we got?
13.
What?
8.
I have 8.
2 8s and
8.
13.
Okay, so you guys go over to the desk and you like pick it up and you just like start moving it a little, and they try to help you push it, and you're sliding it, and it's sliding, but it's a
Felix, what are you doing? Get the
fucking
fuck
heavy
over here.
desk.
I'm gonna have Billy come help me too.
All right, so you guys call over
Yeah,
Billy
she's
and you
pretty
call
ripped
over
too, I
Felix.
guess.
All right, run them over. All right, so Felix and Billy come over and they grab it, and they can't really get a good grab on it because you guys are pushing. They're like just trying to reach their hands through it and push the best they can. Billy can get underneath everyone, but she's 15, so she's like,
Desk made out of cement?
it's a big desk. So you guys are like all pushing this together. Yeah, and you're moving it very slowly, and as you can see, it's like 5/8, just barely above halfway left, and you know you're still running. You want to give me another dexterity check?
Yeah. Please.
Oh, 20!
Plus my dex is 20.
Dude.
24 though.
Yeah, but you and
Oh, you got 24.
both got nat 20s. All right, let's do this, baby. All right, so you just start sprinting, right? And you just like get this sudden like just like rush of just being the fastest man alive. You just start fucking cooking, but not as fast as your boy Patrick. He's fucking right on your tail. He starts to pass you a little bit. You guys are like neck and neck, and now it's at about the halfway mark, and you guys get to the doorway and can very easily get under it before it closes. So you get through, and as you get underneath it, you look over and you see like the whole group of people, all of them united, pushing this desk, and they're not getting it far. It's not far. They're like pushing it, and you look around, and all of the hallways, all the corridors have these doors, and they're less than halfway now, just coming down.
Wait, while we're still doing this, let's see if we can still put it underneath and just keep it open just in case.
Keep it going. Alrighty.
Yeah.
You say that to everyone?
Yeah.
So,
all right.
wait, am I clear of the door now?
We are in the room. You
Okay.
and Patrick are
Cool.
and Melina, all in the room.
I want to go. Do I have enough time to run to them and help them?
Absolutely.
I would like to run with Patrick and help
All
them.
right. So Patrick runs over. You guys all run over. Let's give it some strength.
Oh, not 20.
Every single person was
13 again.
Mine was 8 again.
11 plus 4.
Oh, man,
collectively. It was very good. So you guys all get over there, and with the help of Patrick and Darren,
Patrick probably do it by himself.
they just fucking like go, and it just gets a huge budge, and phew, it slides the desk. It's just moving like butter across that ground, man. It's so smooth. You get it directly under it, and there's about this much of a gap as it was still closing, and you put it underneath. And they're like, yes, woo! Everyone's like excited. Maybe not you guys, but they are. Patrick and Felix, yeah!
Should I grab Patrick and...
Just kiss him. Just a big old kiss. Alrighty. So you guys are all just still standing there, and you embrace Patrick and give him a nice kiss. And it keeps closing. And then it hits the desk. And then you hear. And the fucking desk explodes with wood chips everywhere. The other side just kind of falls in, just like caves in. And I'm gonna need dexterity checks from every one of you. Reflex saving.
14 plus 18.
So I use
20.
this. I use this
16. Whatever your
I
dex
guess
mod
Reflex
is.
is dex.
So 16.
Okay, every one of you kind of jumps back and shields your eyes as like wood shards fly past all of you and start to hit you guys, but they don't pierce you or anything. They just hit you, and the desk just caves in as the wall continues to fall.
Damn, that's a fucking heavy ass wall.
I mean, it is a wall.
And then, by the 30-second mark, 21 hours, 59 minutes, 30 seconds, all of the doors have hit the ground completely. And then, simultaneously, as all of them touch the ground, you hear a loud crunch from behind you, over where the desk was.
So look back.
So,
Face it, yeah.
alright, so you all look over, and the crunch is from the TV just breaking in half as the wall slowly parts to go away from each other, right down the middle. And yeah, the TV just right in half, real crunchy. And then after 30 seconds of watching this, it completely opens, revealing an elevator. And that's where we will stop episode 1. Alrighty.